Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Role Seekers and the Legend of Nibel. We're a group of local gamers just like you, role play for your enjoyment. My name is Dustin Ritchie, and we are the Role Seekers! Role Seekers! We would like to welcome back Martin Bunicki!
Yay! Finally!
He saved his Constitution save. Made his Constitution save throw. So, also, figure, because I'm sure they're going to end up watching it, now they're not here, so we can talk about Ryan Peters.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you to Ryan. He was here last 3 games. I think he brought a lot of really creative energy, and we're really glad that he was here. Hopefully you will see him again in the future. All right, gang. Shout out to our camp.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I will book him.
Our season sponsor is Wormwood. Wormwood. So they sent us this amazing screen and all this amazing gear. Love them. And it's Tuesday night, so let's go ahead and roll some dice.
Yeah.
Roll those dice. Roll those dice.
Roll.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's play some Dungeons & Dragons. Yeah. This is your first time joining us at Role Seekers. We do everything improvised, and we play a homebrew game set in an imaginary fantasy world that we wrote. So let's jump back in the action. So last game was an unbearable game.
I thought we were past this.
No, we're
Never
never. So last game, the group fought bears in a temple of Sethis, and kind of some growing bonds began to strengthen. That's the name of our episode tonight, Growing Bonds. And the group ended up evacuating this temple. The temple was collapsing around them due to bears attacking them. And when they get out, the sun is not peeking through the clouds because in Tyve it never does, but the ball of light's kind of just floating in the sky. It's the calmest you've seen Tyve in these gray clouds, and it kind of washes over the mountain landscape as you see Phineas Moon kind of seemingly passing away on the ground, his Panthex standing next to you as the group kind of huddled together in the cold winter air of the Triune Mountains. And this is where our story begins. Except for it doesn't, because we have to do a flashback.
Oh, yeah.
So I got you guys. Got you real quick. So we are going to jump back. Last episode, Trevor won the flashback, so we're going to go back to Bjorn. He won the... Yeah, if you can call it that, we'll see. But, I'm in a good mood.
Trevor,
I'm
just
excited.
don't hurt your family.
I will try my best.
Oh, I accidentally killed my knees.
Trevor, don't drop ice on them,
Okay.
or set them on fire,
Okay.
or murder them.
All right. Approximately 20 years ago. A little bit longer. Bjorn, you are laying in a bed of pelts. You are shirtless, just your chapped pants on, Your abode is much larger, much more gaudy than when we've seen you in the village of New Norn. This is the hovel of a chief. Trophies adorn the walls, trophies of victories, of men slain, of tribal conquests. You see the antlers of great beasts and the proclamations of other tribes swearing fealty to the Nornians of the mainland of Tyve. Marks on a great totem that is actually the pillar of your tent mark how many have been lost to the plague throughout your people's time. And you see the markings of the different elements standing in each of the corners: earth, wind, fire, water, the depths, the airs, the cold, the frigids, all of the different elements that represent the gods of your people. And there is a brashness, a sort of arrogance, ignorance even in your eyes, zealous, hungry for what is your birthright. An arm unwraps itself from your torso as you look down and see Bjor Kavar, a forbidden woman in your tribe, but rules do not apply to you, for you are the chief of Njorn, and to mate with a shadow claw is again your right. As she looks at you longingly, a knock comes on the door. It is a weak rap, and you know this to be the knock of Magna Nava, the mother of mothers, eldest of the elders. She is sometimes called the crone, but always is she filled with wisdom. She enters your abode, for she does not need to announce herself, even to the likes of you. She sees Bjor Kavar sitting in your bed, but does not even pay it mind. She does not care for the trivialities of the tribe. She comes directly to you. Bjorn, I need you to come with me.
I sit up on both my elbows. Good morning, Magda. Care for a drink?
I do not believe you will want a foggy mind for what I must tell you. There are others waiting outside. I have bid them pause so that you may have, and she looks over at Bjor, your discretion.
Without speaking, I lean over and give Bjor a very long, overly exaggerated kiss before I get out of bed and follow.
Bjor receives the kiss, but she is not one for romanticism. She is one for action, and your deeds have earned you her by your side. She says nothing to you, but knows that duty stands above all else and nods for you to leave. She is a dark-haired woman with fair complexion and a sharp face. She is strong, and you know that given the opportunity, she could potentially best even some of your warriors. As you get up, standing underneath the totem, a small amount of water dripping down on the axe head, you see the blade of your people, the 3 twisted knots of the great axe. It would be blasphemous to leave without it.
Helvagen. The road to hell. That's her name. My axe.
You pick it up, and Magna leads you outside, where 2 of your warriors are standing sullenly, as well as your brother-in-law, Deer. His face is red with tears and rage. It is obvious he is held back by the 2 other soldiers. He has fallen to his knees, and Magda turns to you abruptly. Bjorn, there is no easy way to say this, but your sister has been taken by the cult.
How did they find us?
Your brother-in-law, Deer, looks, shakes. She was in the fields! I tried to stop them, but they had surrounded us.
I look at the 2 warriors that were standing with Deer. I just give them a look, and they know. Gather the warriors. We're going now.
In the distance, you stand on the cliff of a mountain, and down below you see the small fires burning of Norn. It stretches out along a snowy valley, and you see the bustling of your people, the artwork of weavers and lumberjacks, and you see that the buildings look almost like Lincoln logs stacked atop each other in beautiful log cabins. This is a peaceful place, and it is protected by the shadows of the mountains. In the distance, you see watchtowers lining the peaks, protection from any invaders, as they're like the hot gates of Thermopylae. There's only a few ways into this blessed land. Further to the north, you see a somewhat precarious pass that leads up into the darkness of the mountains. This is the path of the chiefs, one that you have yet to take, but one that your ancestors have taken and bid you to take when you deem yourself worthy of it. In our current game, this is where the cure for your niece would reside. The soldiers nod to you and begin to gather the men. Magda puts her arm on your chest. Bjorn, I know that look in your eyes. Strength will not bring her back. And while your rage is still young, it is not strong enough to break the chain.
I look at her almost scornfully, but still respectfully. You forget something, crone. Even if we all die, we'll be with our ancestors, as is our right. And I walk away to go get ready.
The soldiers begin to don their finest armors and war paint. Within the day, an entire platoon of your men ride out, yelping and screaming into the wind as they leave the watchtowers. As our vision jumps forward, Bjorn awakes. He seems different, broken, humbled. A large gash makes its way down his head, and as he comes out of a tent in much less dressings than normal, he sees the smoldered ruins of Norn. And our vision comes to an end.
What's a shadow claw, and why are you screwing one? Is it like a monster? Is it a title? Or
Wow.
I don't
Right?
know.
Just gonna have to find out in game. Now I understand why you do it. It's so nice to tell somebody we have to do it in game.
What?
So nice to tell somebody you have to find out in game.
Oh, yeah. Back to the
I
mountains.
keep thinking Death Claw from.
We rolling for next
Same
game?
thing.
Yes, please, let's roll for next game, everybody.
Ooh, okay. I want
Highest.
to use one of these.
Not me.
Not me.
Beat a
Nat
nat.
one.
Beat a nat 1.
You don't know.
3.
3.
6.
9.
Wow.
Hold on.
Woo! Let's get the low ones out of the way.
The Panthex moans as it goes over and licks Phineas. Phineas looks at each of you, kind of as you stand around him. Eat. Eat. It is time. I thank you all, and I have given you everything you need to succeed.
I stumble over to him and kneel down by his shoulder. Are you ready to go? Or I can hold this off for now.
You would stretch the twilight of my life. No. Puts his arms up and kind of grabs yours. Use it. There will be much more danger ahead, and I do not need to borrow your light. Panthex looks at you as though it wants you to do it. Nuzzles in. He takes a deep breath, and as he exhales, it looks as though the blue hue of his skin exhales with him, as his skin goes back to a kind of pale, as though his soul has left him at long last.
I have a good plot point. I have a good plot point, but I don't know if it's a good idea.
That's up to you, man. No one can help you with that.
Next plot point is next level, so do it, dude.
That is true.
No, it's level 5.
No.
Phineas's soul goes to Allie.
Oh, I don't want to take his soul.
I don't know if it's good or bad.
Well, normally it happens when I kill things.
Yeah.
That's
She has
how
to
you
kill
kill
it.
things.
Yeah.
I like where your head's at, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there's that too.
Like, unless, yeah, I guess if it's not, I don't know. If you want to do it, that's fine. But
It's your plot point.
it's gotta be
don't really-
different. It's gotta be different than like me taking it. It would have to be like a willing thing.
Uh-huh.
Right, which I don't, and we still don't totally understand. Even I, as a player, don't 100% understand that.
It's
So
your
I
plot
don't
point, man. Do you want to do it or not?
know. Would it be a good thing for you?
It'd be interesting.
Sure, let's do it. That's my plot point.
Plot point used.
Woohoo!
He exhales, and you don't see the soul. You just see the color leaving. But as she's standing there, she was down giving him
sitting next
giving
to
the
him.
mushrooms. All of a sudden, Veer's eyes glow this bright, ghostly blue, and just kind of as he exhales, she's and the little crystal around your neck glows bright. And as you look at her, it looks as though you can't see it exiting him, but now you can see wisps of white going into the crystal.
Into my X crystal, right? Into this one.
Does the Panthex respond to that?
Yeah, the Panthex looks at you and just kind of starts growling.
I'll put my hand on it. In like a,
Animal animal.
and I'll like. Dirty 20.
The Panthex reels back from you. It doesn't want to be touched, but it doesn't look like it's going to attack.
That was weird.
Yes, yes, it was. What was that?
I don't know. I didn't do that.
I don't know what just happened. I did an insight check on that myself.
I don't know. I'm still learning what my magic is, but normally it's something I have to provoke. It doesn't just happen.
I think we should take a minute, honestly, because I've never seen what you've just done, and I've known that you have some magic, but what type of magic are we talking about?
I don't even know.
Weird death
Right.
magic.
Can I make like a Arcana check?
You would not know.
Look, I like all this curiosity, but I'm looking around and I'm seeing a lot of gashed, bleeding faces.
Yeah, you don't look good.
I'm actually over patching up Brill and stuffing wounds and stuff like that, completely ignoring my own very severe wounds.
Oh, you too? Oh, I mean, this old geezer looks like he's about to drop dead.
I'm about to.
And honestly, I did cut my knees up pretty bad when I fell into the ice
Oh,
there.
I know, and you're all wet. Look at your clothes.
And it's pretty cold out here, so I don't want to take all the attention, but I'm uncomfortable.
Is there anywhere we could go? Is there any other, like, how far away is Velcom?
The town.
Welcome.
The town
Welcome is, I think you guys traveled for about a day into the mountains.
Yeah,
What
that's
about
what
that?
we-
when I started
It,
fire.
we did not spend the night on our way between Vilcom and...
Yeah, I think it was like
so-
8 hours, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's a ways away.
I think we need to push through back to the town.
I'm fine.
Yeah, I feel fine too. But you guys look really bad, so
Yes, we should get going one way or the other. And before I stand up from Phineas's body, I'll put my hand on his chest, and there's a soft glow that emanates from that and kind of surrounds his body, and you'll see kind of wisps of ice and snow and native plants and dirt just kind of rise up and cover him and just kind of pull him down into the earth. And I cast Ceremony Funeral Rite.
Now isn't that quite poetic?
The Panthex seems to really appreciate this, but it just lays where he was. It does not seem like it will follow you.
And I'll run my hand along its back as I walk away and head back towards town.
I'll grab some like food out and leave it.
Nana seems upset.
It's not rude. It's not rude.
Yes, I don't want to be rude, but I'm very cold.
Okay. Wait. I didn't take you for a druid.
It's not a natural spell. But
Learn something every day.
Okay, so everyone's gonna ignore the cold part. Can someone hug me?
We're all.
I'm gonna put him stuff him farther into my coat where it's warmer.
He was not in your coat. He ran away from you when you went
good point.
unconscious.
I'll pick him up and just
Okay, but can you stop talking to yourself?
I can try.
Okay.
Oh, I don't think that's gonna happen.
it's not.
It's never gonna stop.
All right. Right. Well, let's go.
Okay. You start to head back. It'll take you. It'll get into the dead of night. Pretty late. Like you can just kind of walk back till you see the.
We need
Yeah,
to.
I
We
think
definitely need
that.
to push.
So there was a huge bear, but it went the other way.
How's that thing?
You got any of that weed left?
Yeah, I do, and a lot of you guys have it too.
I don't have any.
I didn't grab any.
I would be waiting on Brill's hand and feet, making sure that he's okay on this trek back.
Who?
Brill.
Oh yeah, Brill.
He also has. He's got the weeds.
And because the cloud cover is constant, I assume night is pretty dark.
Very.
And is there a path we took here? I'm just wondering, how tough are we talking about?
It'll be tough.
Yeah. So,
There'll be some rolls.
yeah.
And also dark in Tyve is not safe.
Good point.
Sure you didn't want to set up camp?
Well, there is a bear way bigger than that bear we fought roaming around out here.
That's right. We could thrash around long enough for it to hear us. I suppose.
I would like to do a survival check.
Do it.
Would it, based on all of my outdoor experience, would it be better to push on or to try to make camp?
Sure.
Based on safety and all of that jazz. Oh yeah, that's 24.
You needed a 30.
It's too bad the DC was 25, Trevor. No. No. So the it's kind of selfish choice. Like in your mind, getting to the town is the safest. Having structures and light is going to be the safest in time. Heading down the mountain though with wild animals in the dead of night, it's dangerous.
Is it like so cold that we don't think we would have? Do I think we would have enough materials to be able to keep warm?
You could do
the
it.
night?
You would not rest.
I'm gonna give my input to the group that we should stop and rest and make a fire to keep away bad stuff.
Okay.
I don't know. We don't really have much in terms of shelter.
Well, you're not going to be able to actually sleep out here.
Half of us are too banged up to fight right now. We wouldn't be any good if we ran into something.
But if you don't get proper rest, are you going to be any better in the morning?
The chances of us getting attacked in the morning are much lower than getting attacked at night. And if we can start a large enough fire, nothing's going to want to come close.
How far into the walk are we at this point?
I would say 20 minutes.
Oh.
So it's not time to set up camp now.
No, I'm sorry.
But-
I didn't know when you guys were leaving. Are you gonna walk for a while?
I don't think we've left yet.
Okay.
That's what I thought too.
So sorry, I was thinking we were halfway through. Right now. Okay,
Same.
I would say about when it comes time for night, we should set up camp. Not right this second.
Okay, so you guys travel for about 3 hours, and it's dark. It's dark.
We haven't run into anything yet.
No, other than the howling winds, and it's getting colder, especially as the light goes down.
It's time.
But what if we just marched on and we could just get to bed?
There's a bed of snow. I've slept in worse. I mean, like.
We're almost halfway there, and it's just getting colder and colder. I don't know if I can. If I stop now, I don't know if I'll be able to start again.
Look, we have the. Brill's got the winter weed. I have winter weed. Like.
Do you guys want me to light it?
Yeah.
All right. Whoa.
Thanks, bro.
Now we can see.
If I can keep
Doesn't
going.
smell very good, but I think we knew that.
Yeah.
Ooh. I can keep going without a problem. But I am more worried about
I just
others.
feel like we could be attacked
wolf?
right here,
In the
or
distance.
while we're walking.
Seems far away.
Okay, without other objection, I guess we're still moving.
All right.
So we'll walk through the night.
You gonna walk through the night?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Maybe we'll
that's... Yep.
We'll give it to you the roll. So, it's a D100.
Okay.
You don't want 1 through 30.
1 through
30.
3. 1 through 3. Got
1
it.
through 30.
38.
All right. With room to spare.
I've never heard such a group of nervous laughter before.
Okay, you walk through the night, and a hunting party of the northern folk of the Triune Mountains misses your scent, but you continue on.
Oh yeah.
As
A hunting party.
So
Like a human hunting party?
So when we first got to Velcom and we were starting to leave, they told us of this tribe of people. Yeah, this tribe of people that went far up into the mountains and are apparently huge, as big as bears, I think they said. And they just roam naked and stuff, and they hunt you.
yeah, that's exactly it.
Would I know about?
They told you about it in Velcom.
Yeah, but from
That's-
my background, would I?
You know that some barbarians left. It could be
Okay.
your people, you know.
Okay.
So, sorry. That kind of deep azure blue and pink starts to pierce through the clouds as sunrise begins to just kind of slowly peek itself up beyond the clouds of Tyve. In the distance, as you walk down trudgingly through the rocks and ice and crags, watching your steps, being extremely careful, it takes you about 10 hours, almost 2 more hours, you see the small fires of Velkamin in the distance. And you also hear the whistle of jovial work beginning as the lumberjacks head off into the hinterlands.
Can't stop now.
Lolu, Lolu, we'd like to go Lolu. Lolu, Lolu, we're lumberjacks Lolu.
This is what I missed.
We'll have the waffles in the Velkamin.
Ah, very
Lolu.
excited.
Get ready for
much
Katniss,
further
Trevor.
to go?
Lolu, Lolu, Lolu.
Veer would like to just keep walking.
Yeah, they walk past you.
No, I mean past
We'll
the
just
town.
keep walking through the...
Through the.
All right, so you've broken out of the Triune Mountains. You are still on the upper plateaus, but you do see Gavra in the distance. It's about a day's travel.
No,
I was
we're
joking.
stopping.
Okay.
Oh, we're stopping.
Oh, yeah. And we know we're going to head for the same place that we ate.
Perfect. You head into the open air cafeteria in the center of the town, and you see the mama. She comes on up. Welcome back! Welcome back to Velkamin.
How are things?
Good, you all look very severe.
Yeah, I think
Very terrible. What happened?
We met bears.
Did you light the winter weed?
It didn't help.
No, they didn't listen to me.
Oh no,
They
the
did
winter
not.
weed. It stuns bears. At least 6 seconds.
how would this stunning go? Like,
It affects their senses. I do not know. I don't know.
like blowing smoke into their face?
Yeah, I would just hit them in the face with it, yes.
Oh.
It all happened very fast. It was like a blur. I don't know.
Oh, it looks like it raged on for some time. You look injured. Would you like some Cathis?
Yes.
Fresh batch on the
Take
stove.
some Cathis before
Some
bed.
Cathis into bed if you have any to spare.
Beds? Of course we have beds. Of course. What do you think we are? Come in, I show you. This place is built on top of the inn. So she brings you down underneath the ground where it's nice and cool. There are hard beds that look as though they've been hewn out of the earth with nice blankets on top. You come to stay here. 2 gold.
I pay it. Without question.
Okay, please enjoy it. And I have the Cathis brought to you.
Thank you.
There is a shower. Please make use of it.
With pleasure.
Yeah, I'll go straight to the shower and straight to bed.
Okay.
I am going to be oddly clingy with the party, trying to help them and make sure everybody's okay, and food and baths and all that.
Brill, going back to his very social anxiety, he kind of just stays away. But he every once in a while you kind of see him start, he wants to say a joke, but then oh, I missed the moment.
So Brill was pretty injured, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I've
I
never
would
known
like
that
to. Well, yeah. So I would like to, as everybody's showering and changing and everything. I wonder if I couldn't do an insight check to notice if his wound looks like a bear claw.
Oh yeah.
Whoops, missed.
Eight?
Just a 10.
Oh. Deception.
He knows the truth.
What'd you roll?
2.
It looks like you was stabbed with a
So
sword.
it looks like
Attack.
it doesn't look like a bear wound. It looks like he was attacked by something, but it could have been a stalactite, could have been a weapon.
It was right through his armor.
Yeah.
It's a really big bear.
Brill. What happened? I lost sight. I was trying to help Aaron out of the water, So I didn't see what happened. But that doesn't look like a bear claw to me. What happened to you?
I fell on my shield. Pointy, went right through. It's unfortunate. I trained harder than this.
My gram, my gram always says, if something strikes you as funny, you probably shouldn't be laughing. I don't know if I'm buying the fall on my shield story.
Well, that's what happened.
I interject. Whisper. You know what happened.
Yeah, I fell on my shield.
And I would just like to point out that I got Ernan out of the water.
I'd like to think it was the two of us, love. I was there.
I take out my hand axe from, I pick it up from the counter where I had it placed, and I hold the blade near his shoulder.
he doesn't let you come near it with the blade. He's like, yeah,
We've been there.
I put it in
I
his
show
other
that
shoulder.
my hand axe, the length of the blade is the same length of the wound.
All right. I've heard of this kind of thing. I'm a little nervous about it. Why would you be hitting our mate? And how worried should I be next time we're in a fight that you're going to turn on me?
Well, you did that.
Haven't you been traveling with him for a long time?
Oh, I've never seen him do this.
You told me to get you out. What would I have done? I would have died.
That was my hope.
He slinks away from you.
I would like.
I'm gonna follow him.
No, he just to the other side of the room.
I would.
Yeah, okay.
I would like to tell all of you a story. If everybody is eaten and been refreshed.
In the distance, you hear the running water from the aquifer and the smoke-ray clouds of fire and ice that burn the skies of time.
It's in the shower.
This is a perfect time.
So we're all here. I agree, Whisper. Come, let's sit. I'm assuming there's a fire pit down here. Or
It depends on the timing. If I had 1 hit point left, I was taking a shower and going right to bed. So if you caught me between the two, maybe, but
We're all
You have
in
one
the
hit point.
shower.
I was dead.
Nat 20.
Oh, yeah, you
Yeah, I came back
up.
just out of sheer dumb luck,
I have 4.
or else I'd still be unconscious.
All right, let's gather around and have a seat. I have told you that I come from the place called Norn. There were tens of generations of my ancestors who lived and breathed combat. We would fight against the other tribes that over the near millennia had created splinter groups, and there were 5 primary tribes, and essentially we were all fighters, barbarians, some very light druidic magic. Several generations ago, the druids came across a certain type of mushroom that allowed us to access an inner strength at the cost of some of our sanity. Now, you could almost think of combat between the tribes like sport. We were constantly at war, and if we made peace, it would only last for a few years. But we accepted this. This was our way of life, and we were happy to do it. The reason that I speak about ancestors so highly is that the people of Norn primarily followed Yala, which was the dragon of the mist. Our ancestors come in on the mist. At least that's what we have been told. So, when we used to go to combat with another tribe, both tribes would take the mushrooms, the herbs, we would rage, we would fight. And those that died in battle received the highest honors in the afterlife. So to rage and to kill a fellow man, even if it was your own on accident, didn't matter. Because what matters is the honor you received with your ancestors. So, it pains me now, in this new land, to have to use that ability. Because I cannot always control it, and I want to. But what I've learned in my age is that you have to be flexible in some of your beliefs. What once was the only thing that I cared about, my tradition of Norn, is not acceptable here. Some of my tribe that remain in New Norn have trouble assimilating.
So what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing is there may be times when you need to eat one of these mushrooms for the strength. But if we see you do that, we probably want to be like way far away from you.
Or I don't completely lose my senses. You might be able to talk a little bit of sense into me. Brill did.
Can I see one of the mushrooms?
Absolutely. I'll hand you the bag. There's a respectable amount, but not too many.
I'll take one out and I take a vial and I put it in there. I would like to study this and see if maybe there's a way to grow or do something that would do the opposite of your anger, rage.
That would be great. And actually, the reason why I was looking for those books in your study was because I kept this small stash if I ever needed it again, and I didn't want to have to use it. I picked up on intellectual studies when I came here, something that I'd never done in the past. And I could never find the right material, but I'm hoping that the books that you gave me will allow me to continue on, to become more proficient with my skills, and maybe I can create an elixir that allows me to harness that rage, but still to be in control.
All right, Norms, I owe you Cathis. She brings in a plate of sausages, kraut, Cathis, and a few pieces of meat you're not sure what they are. I hope you enjoy them. Enjoy.
So there's a strange meat.
What's that?
That's his head.
From?
Oh, you don't know?
No, I didn't know what cat
You
is.
try it, I'll talk to you later. You try it, you liked.
I'll without
I'm
really
just gonna try it.
yeah, without thinking about it, I'll grab some head and
Boo.
so this.
Okay.
So is there a way for you to learn to control this? Have people done that successfully in the past?
I just think it's sad that your greatest warriors are only rewarded in the afterlife.
And that you have to do drugs to be more powerful.
Nice. Well, believe it or not,
At least
That-
his drugs are natural and not artificially made out of.
Mine are
There-
natural.
there
not
was
mine.
there was a time when some of our weakest warriors would have put the strongest warriors of Gavra to shame. This is what we did. The intoxicating effects that we received took it to a level that is inhuman. And remember, I'm almost an old man now.
Shame.
So for me to be able to do some of those things would not be possible without it.
The back opens and you see Aaronin come out with a towel wrapped around his lower waist section. He actually looks pretty ripped comparatively, and he sits down and looks at everyone, and he walks over and grabs a little wooden bowl and puts some meat and stuff in it, and he sits down and... Did I miss something?
No. No. He eats mushrooms and gets mad.
Oh!
Yeah.
We'll talk.
I was
Oh my god! Well, I eat this and I get mad. And he just throws it in the corner. What is that?
Was the
That's
cat there?
head.
No, it's not love.
I reach over like fingers first into his bowl and I take a piece and eat
Absolutely.
it. It's not that bad. Come on,
It's
Aaron.
just so
Con
juicy.
save.
It's like you bite into a bone that's jelly.
This
Just
isn't
the
half,
marrow. Just
this isn't half bad. That was good. This is quite delectable.
Try the Cathis.
And then let's talk later.
Snap.
Let's talk later. I'm gonna after. I mean,
fill
Ernan's
him in?
he's my friend.
Yeah.
And like I've just learned that
And I
we're
would
kind of a loose cannon, so I wanted to make sure he knows.
yes.
I would join in on that as well because I think the three of us at this point.
I probably would tell him without you.
What?
Like right before bed.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, I've learned something. I've learned something very important about you.
I will
That's
say that
understandable.
regardless of that, the kraut is surprisingly delicious.
Delicious.
Is this,
very
is
good.
this because I had sausage and sauerkraut for dinner?
Must be subconscious. Yeah, probably.
Sauerkraut sounds really good, right?
Yeah.
It's really delicious.
Let's all crowd around and. Thank you.
I missed you so much, Mark.
Oh, it took me a second. It hurts.
I made it very clear a few days ago that I don't want us to have any secrets amongst each other.
I completely agree.
And
Fear and I share a look.
and if anyone has any questions about who I am or where I come from or the mainland, I will gladly answer.
I've
many
never
questions.
had a single one.
Now, did you want books on making elixirs or like potions and stuff?
All of it.
Well, I think that you could probably get the right conditions to grow essentially the opposite of this mushroom.
Yeah, but like, I gave you a child's book. One was made by the ramblings of a madman that thought peeing in a bottle and having people drink it would help them grow their hair. And the other one's just about like a garden. Not like I'm making carrots. It's like
This is piss with think.
Thank you.
So
Aaron starts playing his guitar. What in the what?
so
The man was insane, but it was
Why
quite
would you have the book?
why
It was quite interesting to read because it was just like notes of a madman.
I came to you, an intellectual, allegedly,
I am.
looking
think
for
that-
material, specific material.
I think
And you
that-
didn't take me seriously.
I
What?
think
Because
he didn't
I'm
think you
I
were
didn't take you
intellectual.
seriously because you quite literally told me grab any books.
because you didn't want me to have anything originally.
You could have given me something.
I did.
Books is not something. I could have given you a books on how to make a sauerkraut.
You basically did.
I didn't. That's not in any of those books.
You should stop, because what if he goes in rage and tries to kill one of us? Don't eat.
That's it, right.
Did
He didn't eat. Helena, he has to eat the mushrooms first.
Oh,
go talk
Yep.
to him.
did you eat the mushroom?
It's all good. It's done.
It's done.
Is it a spice? Did you put it in
It
your
doesn't
food?
have like residual effects.
No.
Like we're gonna be okay.
Just make you
No.
lose
I had a
10
friend
years
once
later.
who ate mushrooms and he never woke up.
My
We gave mushrooms to that one boy
Sure.
and it killed him.
and they're
Were those the
different.
mushrooms?
Do you withstand that poison?
No, they're not the same.
They're not the same. You understand?
Well, I don't know.
There are hundreds of different types of mushrooms.
Can I see one of those books?
And technically, I think
give you
we,
all
I
of
think
them
we
back.
freed
No, you
that
can keep the
boy.
others. I'm going to have you read this.
And that boy was going to turn into a monster.
Almost.
No, my tribe had been eating this particular mushroom for something like 17 or 18 generations.
Who turned you on to it?
It's just how we were raised. When I first went off to the forest myself, they gave me my first mushroom.
Wait, who's they?
The former chief, my father.
He sounds like a fun guy.
How old were you?
Why did you
Oh, yes.
So they're just taking kids into the woods and giving them mushrooms?
And we
This sounds like abuse.
I'm sorry your father didn't love you.
I think
Did-
that you're all
no.
being
you don't
like
understand.
very not
every-
understanding of Bjorn's culture.
Yeah.
This wasn't strange for us. We were sent off into the forest to get our first great kill.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't seem that weird to me.
I didn't.
Of course it doesn't.
I
because
thought
has
it was
to do with
obviously I was being insensitive about your culture.
don't think
that
it
wasn't
does.
clear. I apologize.
It was totally normal. In order for someone to be considered a warrior, we were sent off alone. We had to leave and come back with a great pelt.
But you needed drugs to help you become great warriors.
So are you really?
And that saddens me for you.
It sounds like you're truly not that
I'm
great.
giving her a
Well,
serious-
it
that's
sounds
so
like-
damn funny. It's so effing funny.
It kinda-
I'm so sorry. Trevor, everything you've done is beautiful. That was so in the opposite direction that I'm inspired by the hell of that.
I feel like you think that you need light to be a great warrior.
How long?
Yeah.
I just think we could all be a little less cremini.
I'm gonna need you to find that for me.
It's a cremini mushroom.
Oh.
Yeah. Come
I
on.
got into mushrooms like 6 years ago, and that
That joke was shiitake.
Oh,
I want to go home.
I'm so glad. I'm so happy to be
So-
back. All right.
We've been traveling for
Kevin.
several weeks now, right?
Yeah. Did you just make a death save?
He loses 1 hit point.
You take one psychic. One
down.
psychic
One
damage.
psychic damage. I am unconscious.
How
I am
many-
unstable. I'm laying down, going to sleep.
And how many times?
I choose to fail.
How many times have you seen me act like that? How many
That's
times
rough.
have we been in a fight?
I feel that and I respect it. I just want to know who we're going places I never thought I'd ever go. So I want to know who's fighting by my side. I've seen you do amazing things, and I'm glad to fight by your side. But I'm glad I know this, right? I mean, look at Brill.
Up until now, this hasn't been necessary. And now we're reaching new heights to where it might be.
I don't know. I feel like you ate some mushrooms when the shadow creatures were attacking us in the city. Too.
I did. That was the only other time.
I just feel like this should have been something that was disclosed.
I told you my entire story, 2 of them.
That's a total
You
lie.
didn't tell us until we found your friend's fingers in a drawer.
That was the fake one. And then I told you the real one.
Whisper, I'll stand by your side.
Yeah, you're like 17
little
years
shadow
old.
creatures right next to you.
Rue,
You've
right?
told us nothing
my name.
until
No,
now. And only after you've nearly killed one of our members.
He's not a member. He's just kind of joined.
wasn't
I like him.
So then,
it off.
sure, maybe I haven't told anything, but I had nothing to hide.
I had a lot to hide.
That
I'm not
seems
going
like
to hide
something
that.
pretty big to hide.
So-
And it is.
The difference is, I can choose whether or not I eat the mushrooms. I don't have to worry about somebody or something talking to me in my head.
His name's Matthias.
I think that all,
Right, and while we're on this subject,
that all the-
I think I saw you go, "Boo," and then you like got blown back the other way. Is that something we should worry about
We're
too?
having a disagreement.
I think that all of you people who need to sleep should go to sleep.
Yeah, that's right. We're probably a little hangry.
In the center, you see the plate of meat start to kind of wobble, and meat just starts disappearing.
Damaric!
Oh, yeah.
Damaric!
Merrick says hello.
Are you enjoying yourself?
No, you're all fighting. All my friends are fighting. But Marek was too hungry to wait for you to offer him some.
Really? Mark, may I ask you? I'm gonna point at Root. Do you remember this?
What is that?
It's.
I don't see anything. What's there?
It's. Oh
I
God.
can't see.
Mark, you can unveil yourself.
No, Marek doesn't know if he'll be able to go back invisible.
He needs a shiny glint to go back invisible.
We have more.
No, we don't have enough to spare.
Yes, we do.
We don't.
We don't.
do.
We definitely
If you're
don't.
But
giving us
Samar
your
can see
glint,
him,
sure.
right? Samar can see Rue.
Yep.
So, right, Samar, you recognize this little bloke?
Oh, Darkling. I've seen those before.
Tell us what that is.
Creatures made of shadows.
More
They've
than
lost all their physical forms and eat the light.
He said that he wasn't originally dark and creepy. He lost his power because
None of the
he-
Darklings are.
Oh,
Oh, that might be bad for you, Helena. He might eat your light.
my light is not eatable.
Would you be willing to share?
No.
No? Okay.
You cannot withstand my light.
Oh, that's... Okay, cool.
Mark, do you
I-
know exactly where he comes from and if he has any weird abilities such as you?
What are we talking about?
You know, like you turned invisible, you
No, I've lost my train of thought. What were we talking about?
This guy.
Rue, or that.
Oh, the shadow thing.
Yes.
Yeah, what about him?
Does it have any abilities like you, like turning invisible, sucking a disease out of a person?
Marek was quiet for a little bit too long. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what we're talking about.
I think
Is he
that thing is
okay?
bad. I think that thing's hurting him.
Because he's like a light thing and that thing's not a light thing. So like they're like balancing each other out and he's
I have a plan.
What are you talking about?
I'm going to pick Rue up.
Ah!
I'm going to leave the room with Rue, That's it. I'm going to leave the room with Rue.
Okay.
I need you to explain to Thamaric the questions that I have asked him, or prompted him, and what Rue looks like, and that he is a darkling. With that, I'm going to leave the room.
You leave the room. So that's a great idea. Thamaric, you can see he's still eating the meat off of the. What is this? You
I would like to hide Rue in my overcoat.
Of course.
Okay.
When he leaves, I'm gonna go ahead and stand up from where we're all sitting and kind of look around at everybody. I did not intentionally hide this strange ability from you intentionally. I didn't believe that I was going to need it, even when we had our job that we had to do. So I am sorry, and I understand if any of you are upset or offended in some way.
Yeah, it's all good.
We are going to be heading to the mainland soon. And we need to find common ground and stand together instead of this light bickering that we're doing. I have nothing to hide. So if you want to learn about the mainland and know what you're getting into, I suggest that you think of some questions to ask me. The best I can offer now is wisdom. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to head to bed because I'm wiped.
Well, I'm wounded, really. I think the secrets aren't helping anyone, but I appreciate his candor.
Samara, I would
Yes?
ask, what do you know about those darklings?
It's right on the tip of my tongue, but I'm not sure I'm familiar with that phrase.
You did tell us about it.
Did I? I'm so sorry. Sometimes I get away. It's almost like muscle reflexes. I think sometimes I know more than I actually know.
Like this thing.
What thing?
I pull out the drawing of the statue that I drew Rue and
Oh, the Lady Sethis.
no, the shadow by it.
Oh, that thing. That's the shadow that he just took out of the room. I think it's a darkling.
Yeah. Do you know anything more about them?
Nothing's coming to mind. I think their story's sad. It's filling me with sadness, but I don't know why. Am I a darkling?
No.
Maybe I am. You can't see me.
I can see shadows, so you're not a shadow. All right, I'll scream to Normandy that he doesn't know anything.
Yeah. Oh, I'll come back in.
You guys gonna all go to sleep now?
I'm already asleep.
Oh, you're sleeping.
So he phases out. Are we gonna talk?
Oh, just we don't have to. I'm just
Sure, you just-
saying
yeah.
just to let you know.
Wild, really, isn't it? Just so wild.
Or just think, if we get into a scrape like we did back in the cave, we should watch him. And if you see him go for the mushroom, just give him some space.
What if we take his mushrooms and we're in control of them? Or what if we eat them?
What?
Just have a heart attack instantly.
Yeah, I don't think eating a strange mushroom really is a good idea.
I didn't see what he did, so I'm not sure.
You saw Brill's wound.
I did. I thought that was just an axe wound. I mean, I think
from-
Bjorn could do that without mushrooms.
I don't think Bjorn would do it without mushrooms.
Are we sure?
I think so.
Can
I've
I-
got a pretty good read on that guy.
Oh, yeah, all right. I'm just throwing ideas out there, trying to, stir the pot, as it were, give the sauce more flavor.
I think the sauce got plenty of flavor.
Enough.
So we'll just give him some room. That's all I'm saying. Give him some room.
All right.
Then I guess we're gonna trust our
sure?
friends to stand watch nobly as they do.
As the group begins to go to sleep, Ernan sits closer to Helena.
No.
So, I just wanted to say thank you for pulling me out of the icy depths. Your hands were like the warmth of the sun I've never seen.
That's because I'm filled with light.
Yes, well, I'm filled with charm.
I've noticed that about you. You have proven to be a worthy adversary.
Enemy?
Adversary?
Do you mean ally?
Is adversary not the right word?
I think it means villain.
Does it? Then no.
Thank goodness you're filled with light.
Can I give him inspiration?
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, I just wanted to say thank you. I've been writing this, you know,
It's
for
beautiful.
someone special.
Don't
Don't make me regret pulling you out of that water, Ernan.
All right, I'll stop. Good night.
Add a girl.
Nice.
Just gonna give it
really
a little bit
nice
of time. The best ingredient to cook with.
Time.
All right. D100s from someone.
Wait, I can. What? Bleh. I do want to check the scroll.
I will
Everyone
also.
goes to
I
sleep.
also want to do 2 rolls over the night for 2 things during the night.
Okay, well, the first one, you don't want 1 through 15.
No, I'm not. I have 2 things I want to do. I'm not sorry. 13.
Serious? Oh, that's bad luck. Okay, we'll come back to that. You were doing something?
Excuse me, my scroll, my bedazzled scroll.
Okay, you open up your bedazzled scroll. I begin to read it. What languages do you know?
Sylvan, Elven, Common, something else. Abyssal, nope. Abyssal, Celestial, Common, Elvish, and Sylvan. Jeez.
Okay. Give me an investigation on it. So you're basically trying to decipher this. So it's an intelligence. A high intelligence score will be okay. So if you have a knowledge or something that's higher. Nature won't do it. Arcana, history, insight. Investigation, not insight.
I'll do history.
Okay.
15.
It looks to be a map. The map, you are unable to read the words. It's an old map, but it looks to be a map to basically a stronghold, like a cache box, like a. I'm trying to think of like a cache, just a cache. C-A-C-H-E. It looks to be south of the Andros port.
You find anything fun in that tube?
It looks like a map of some sort.
Like of this place?
I don't know this place. What do you think? Can she read it?
What languages do you know?
Common, Umtharan, Abyssal, Elvish.
Roll an investigation for me, please.
15.
With Umtharan, it's not written in Umtharan, but the language seems slightly similar, or at least showing reverence to your language. It says, a loose translation would be something along the lines of, life without death has no meaning.
Well, this is weird.
What? It's a map.
No, it says life without death has no meaning, but it's not completely written in my language, but it looks like it could be derived from or close to my language of my homeland. Why would this be here?
Do you recognize any of these places?
other than what I said?
No.
I don't know. Maybe we should show them tomorrow.
Yeah, probably. Maybe they know. Maybe they'll at least know where this stuff is.
I just don't know why a map would be found in a goddess's treasure trove.
Well, I think it was all of Torrance people's stuff. So I don't know. They're old as hell.
Well, could be useful. You want to explain what that light thing was with Phineas?
I really don't know. Normally that only happens if I, use my magic to kill someone.
Yeah, I know. Normally you are like in the back hiding and killing animals and taking their life.
Oh my god, it happened once.
Kill one animal.
I've never had like the life force. I've never had it like come at me without taking it.
Well, he was blue tinted and he was like knew about his race, and now this map kind of relates to your race, so maybe it's a good thing you're here.
Maybe, I don't know. I know. So there were other people who had magic like me were exiled in like the, that's why I left.
Maybe they were exiled to here.
Or they got caught in that stupid storm. I don't know.
Again, if I were driving the ship,
You were
would've
driving
gotten
the
it
ship.
through.
We did get through. So, anyway,
Well,
alright, I guess we should keep watch, right?
Your rolls?
I want to look at the mushroom, and since I have grown and actually harvested and found perfect growing conditions for other mushrooms, I want to see if I could figure out how to grow more of this so I could study it.
Knowledge nature.
Knowledge nature. 8.
You're not familiar with this climate, but you think with some testing, trial and error, you think maybe you could do it?
Okay. I will spend part of the night with all of my little different vials and stuff, scraping off this part of the stem to harvest it, to try to get a specimen to see if I can put it in a humid closed thing
and your other
put
roll?
some water. And then the rest of the night I will read as much of I have lots of books, but I want to read the book on glints.
Okay. Just go ahead and roll a intelligence.
Just straight intelligence?
Straight intelligence.
10.
It's pretty esoteric, and it's mostly philosophy. It starts talking about what is light and how can it be captured in a rock? Does the rock represent the sedimentary of the soil? And it just kind of goes like that.
Okay, so I am now no philosophy of glints.
Okay.
Okay.
You haven't finished it. It's like the preface.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I have 8 hours.
Okay.
So
So you're gonna read it.
yeah.
They wrote it in Old Common.
Yeah, ancient common. Did you take that language? No. All right, you roll a 13, 1 to 15. Please roll me a D10, 10 being the worst possible.
Okay, guys.
Oh no. We're dead.
Really should not be rolling.
We are in a town.
You're done rolling tonight.
We're in a very
Welcome
good
in.
town.
Okay,
Food
sorry
poisoning.
guys. So
They're all
that
dead.
fun rolls. Worst possible thing that could happen happens. You guys have been resting long enough for short rests. If you'd like to take them now,
God.
I recommend it.
Oh no.
So
So essentially, it's almost the same, except you don't get your hit die back because you have to roll for them anyway.
Correct.
Well, yeah, I guess you normally would get your level, right?
oh no. Oh.
What spells on a short rest?
What?
What spells on a short rest? Do you get them all?
Only certain things get.
This is Aaron's hit points.
D10, right?
3.
Great.
How are we supposed to get back? I get none.
No good.
Oh no.
So 23 plus his con is 0. I love him. He's my favorite fighter I've ever rolled. He did roll a 10 last time, so he's at 23. So
During the short rest, would we level up? Or is that only during the long rest?
it is only during a long rest.
Mm.
So I'll give you your hit points though, that you would have rolled in, but you don't get your new abilities until the long rest.
Okay.
So.
I'm useless.
Everyone just go back to bed.
Okay, a large. This is.
Music was too happy.
A clamor can be heard coming from upstairs out of the hovel. Sounds like something just knocks over a bunch of food. You hear Mama yelling out, "What are you doing here?" And the next thing you hear is a door kick, and Mama comes rolling down the stairs.
I will go sneak down there to see what is happening.
So whoever kicked her down the stairs seems to have moved away from the entrance. But Mama looks to be, she looks bad. She looks as though bones have broken. She looks almost like she's died.
I would go sneak and try to see who.
So you are downstairs in the hovel. She got kicked down the stairs into the main room where you're all sleeping. Because you're kind of in like a hostel type, hostel, not hostel. She gets into the room and her arms and things are broken.
Is it loud enough to wake those of us who are sleeping up?
If you would like to be woken up, it'll alert your.
We're
it'll
all
break your.
sleeping downstairs.
It'll break your long rest if you.
Would I don't think so. Yeah, no. I'm out.
He stays phased out.
Every time we ask you to watch, something happens. What is it this
A
time?
woman was thrown down the stairs.
Why are you yelling?
We had no control over that.
Excuse me, can anyone please? I'm trying to sleep. He has his little cucumber thing. Like
I'm not
under
even
eyes.
there to answer you because I'm gonna
going.
sneak upstairs.
Okay, so they're all talking. You sneak upstairs. Sneak, please. Stealth. Sneak. What's your sneak roll?
14.
Okay, you begin to sneak upstairs. As you get up to the top, you kind of peek. The doors open, and you are near the large central. It almost looks like a forge, but where they bake their breads and stuff like that. And it is doused. It is. You guys started sleeping in the day, so it's about, I'd say, afternoon, mid afternoon. You see a figure dressed in black, and he seems to be accosting a few of the guests. They have approached him. They seem to be upset that he just kicked Mama down the stairs. And one of the larger gentlemen goes up and pushes the guy. What do you think you're doing in welcoming? Acts like that are not welcome. Somebody get help. And the guy pulls out a rapier and points it up to the dude's throat. He kind of just takes a step back. The guy's face is completely covered. He does not look like anyone you've seen before. I'm looking for a group of travelers who went through this way. There's quite a large sum of money on their head.
I use my thaumaturgy to cast message to Helena downstairs and essentially repeat what's happening.
Okay.
We gotta go.
Where?
I'm gonna pick up the lady and set her in a bed.
Okay. She is dying.
I'll medicine check her.
Please.
He doesn't look like
I don't
anyone
know the
we've
words.
seen.
No. Huh?
He doesn't look like anyone we've seen.
Is there any other way out of this below ground hostel?
Not that you've seen. Would
Yes.
you like to investigate?
Yes,
further?
heck yeah. That's not terrible. 16.
Okay, so you go over, you begin to investigate other ways, and you notice that there is a loose drain, like there's a loose grate in where the showers are. So the showers are actually really nice. It's actually tied into a nice aquifer, so it's like it's coming down through the rocks, you know? But there seems to be a grate that you could, with enough strength, break and try to crawl out.
Look,
So, do you share what she said to it? You said you think we should leave.
I think if she came down this way, let's try and get out this way. Bjorn, can you help with this grate?
I hear you're frantic, and he pulls out down his. What's happening?
Go, try to wake up Torin.
Right?
Get him.
Torin, wake up. He goes over to touch his kind of phases, his hands go, ah! Holy, that's what happens? How was the blade blanket on him? How is the blanket on him?
Okay, so I believe Aaron and Whisper are gonna go try that grate. I'm gonna try to wake up.
Bjorn,
Torin.
continue helping the woman. I have a plan for Torin. I'm gonna pull out the Rue 2.
Yes?
Can you sneak into people's shadows still?
No, I have to have more rest.
Been sleeping all day.
Do you think you could wake him up somehow?
I go over and try to touch him. He moves over and his shadow, he actually shakes Rue. Even though he's like ethereal, but it doesn't wake Rue up. No, he seems to be in a dead slumber, slightly out of phase with this existence.
Themeric! Themeric!
Can I try?
Show yourself.
Mark.
Themeric.
There's no response.
Can I try
need food.
medicine one more time on the lady?
Last time.
Ooh, I believe I got it.
That's a
15.
Okay, you stabilize what you believe, but she will die without magical intervention.
We need to get Thorn awake. Does anybody have any ideas?
Rue.
At this time upstairs, it's drawing a crowd. You see several warriors kind of coming. They've got their axes drawn. I don't want any trouble. You've got trouble, friend. You just kicked up a matriarch down the stairs, and we need to go down and check on her. Anyone knows where the adventurers are? I'll be out of your hair.
None of them turn.
None of them seem to yet.
I will say that it's getting more hostile, and this guy's probably gonna come down here.
Can I do a timeout really quick? Justin McElroy, thanks for stopping by. This is a huge honor. Sorry, I'm starstruck right now.
Wait, what?
He is one of the my brother and me, the Adventure Zone podcast.
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
He's-
Oh, well, thank you. That's
Wait, did you
wonderful.
just come by?
Wonderful.
yeah.
What? That's incredible.
No, thank you so much.
Um,
Oh no, you've broken Kevin.
I listen
Your
to
face-
him on a daily basis.
That's amazing.
It's amazing.
You're phasing.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry. I'm back at the game.
Can we try a glint? What if we wave one of those glints at him?
I'm gonna like wave a glint in front of him.
In front of who? I'm sorry.
Oh,
It does not affect Torin.
Food.
Torin has got a racial feat going.
Plan.
Or
I'm gonna
features. Or
Bjorn,
facial
Bjorn,
features.
help us get this grate out. Oh, we gotta get out of here.
We can't go anywhere without him.
Somebody conjure
Okay,
a
but
fan
you
and
can
walk
open
to-
the gate. Let's go.
I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna pop that gate.
Strength check, sir. Athletics.
Come on.
So we literally, our hands pass through Torin.
24.
Okay, yeah, just clink, almost like you're like, why couldn't Whisper have done this? But yeah, it just pops right out.
I will set it down quietly.
You win. He rolled a 24.
So we can't touch him, can't move him.
Can't move him,
Hands.
can't touch him.
Which means if we can't touch him, no one else can. Let's go.
I have a plan.
They'll wait here.
I'm going
until
to
he wakes
walk
up.
over to Rue, pull out my spell book and conjure my ethereal quill?
Yeah.
Quill.
Yeah.
That's the word I'm looking for. I will draw a circle, another circle, and like a speech bubble and cast message
Okay.
onto him. Torin, I really need you to wake up. There are people here looking for us, apparently. They're not too friendly. Wait, hold up. Perfect. Please wake up. Get up. I'll wait for his reply.
Will save.
All right.
Smart.
That was my
Is it because your quill is ethereal?
No, I just said
He's
message.
magic, he's
casting
casting.
message.
18.
You want to wake up?
If you
think
say
so.
if you say no, I'm gonna smack you.
No, I'm thinking like there's a lot of stuff going into fact. No, I think for that I would.
Too bad. No, I'm joking. Okay, so your message breaks through the ethereal barrier, and it reaches him. You feel that as you're doing this, something else inside you is helping you. Message is not strong enough. Let me amplify it.
Do you,
Bias is
do you
terrifying.
feel that, or does
Just him.
Okay.
But it's enough to start.
And I can.
I'm going to
It's
I'm
like,
gonna put
ow!
my
Like he like shuddered.
You healed a bit.
I'm putting my hand over your mouth before you can be too
You know, like
loud.
something that vibrates, like vibrates back into existence.
You can't be too loud.
It's like some string.
I'm going to point towards the. Did we ever learn the lady's name?
Mama.
Mama.
Mama. I'm gonna point towards Mama. She needs your help. Please do your magic guru stuff, and then we're going to sneak through that grate.
At this point, upstairs, they have surrounded this bounty hunter. And about 4 of them, friends. He pulls this rapier down and draws a line in the sand. Don't cross the line. And you see him kind of pull his cloak back, and there's a couple other daggers at his side. They are getting closer to him.
Whisper, lead,
It's
go.
about to be very hostile,
Let's
so I'm
go.
gonna come back. And then I'll.
So
Can I respond to you?
I don't.
I thought with message, like you're allowed to,
Yes.
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, it's sending that you only have like a couple words.
That one.
Yeah,
But that one's like
that's
powerful and can go
25.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This.
Sending is 25 words. And
Yeah, remember trying to.
A great
cast-
walkie-talkie.
yeah, that's
you
what I
It's
was
a very
about to
powerful
say.
spell for walkie-talkie, but it's who you talk to is
Oh, God.
Carthigan Joe.
Oh, that's
Hello! Can you hear me?
Hello there.
Hello!
Messages within range.
I'm coming.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go. Mama is stabilized through the grate. Through the grate. Close it when you come. Go.
So I would like to sort of jump up. I pull up. I'm looking around to see where we're gonna come out.
I come up behind him and I just shove his ass through the.
So much
So you get spit out. So the main bakery, as it were, is sitting up in the center of the town, but it's on a little bit of a hill, kind of like it's like a mound basically, and you get spit out and kind of roll down the side of the hill. You're still in the town, but you can see kind of up to your right that person looking around. He's not looking behind him. He doesn't hear you.
And I do a William Shatner shoulder roll, and I come up in a crouch with both of my daggers drawn. And
I'm gonna help.
You gonna help everyone get out?
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
start talking in broken sentences.
yes, I do.
Oh, dude.
You need to try to pull the gate shut behind you.
I already told
I
you.
can't. I'd come back down the stairs.
You heard me say it in my message.
He's in your head.
No, it's only us.
Okay.
Okay. So Brill at this point grabs his shield and his sword. Guys, go. I'll hold him off. And he goes to the door.
Oh no!
I'm going to pull him back. We're going to need you. I know you want
You
to
have
save
our
us as
glitz.
much as you can. We don't care about that.
Helena, we don't have
need
time
you
for this.
alive.
Go.
You're very important to us.
All right, guys. Fine. Thanks. Feel part of the group. So you guys all crawl through. I'm not going to make you do
Mark,
that. The biggest one will. I need an acrobatics, sir. You're huge.
Ooh!
You can do it.
I still got a +1.
Y'all
2
get the mark.
+2.
I don't want him to feel.
Just grab some.
What
abandoned.
is
Out
up
of
with
your
these
bag.
2s tonight? 4. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Okay, so 4, you just kind of clink. Oh, God. Like your hands, like you're like turtled. You know, like your hands are like this, and your legs are kicking like Winnie the Pooh. No one sees, but all you hear is, you just kind of hear clink, shink.
Oh, Whisper, do you want to help pull
Even
him?
I start getting panicked. I'm gonna try again. I'm
Can we
I'm
pull?
gonna pop
Can we
out and
pull?
try again.
Pull him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't.
I'm trying to
But-
help.
Yeah.
Aaron is not.
do-
Aaron
I
is
do-
running toward the
I
side.
say you
Yeah.
guys.
I'll try
I
to
will
help.
not.
Yeah.
be
I'll roll to help them.
My strength is.
Okay.
I rolled
14
two.
plus whatever the help.
I did not help you.
I don't help you.
I've got 14.
But together, everyone pulls them through. It kind of cuts your sides, you know, like that uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know,
Squeeze the fat out
yeah.
of the
You
lovely
crimped or whatever it is, and you pop through. As you pop, everyone kind of rolls down, and as you do, you start running toward the side of the town. The town is pretty open. Remember, we didn't say there was a lot of gates and stuff, so you start running. It is on a cliff edge, so you could like run down through the. It's not like sheer. It's that highland where there's like the grass that's rough, and as you're walking, like you could hit the potholes and stuff. You know, like it's like a prairie grass going down a
Yeah.
cliff. But you look back and you see they don't look like they're dead, but he messed 4 people up. Like they're all 4 of them are on the ground. One of them has a blade in his shoulder. The other one's cut along the torso. The other one's holding his wrist, and you see blood kind of trailing down. And the bounty hunter walks up to one, pulls the dagger out of his shoulder. Where are they? And you see the one injured, and he kind of points.
At the hole where we were.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you stabilize Mama?
Yeah, as I was about to say, as we're going along, if we come across anybody, I'm gonna spare the dying as we go along, just to give them a chance.
So
I
you
think
would have to
we're
run
far
back.
away.
To
No, we've run away.
Yeah,
Well,
we're.
we went the opposite direction.
Yeah, we,
okay.
like, snuck out of
I
town.
definitely would have hit the
Mama.
Mama
Yeah,
on
that'll
the
do
way
it.
out.
That'll save her.
And then I cover up with a blanket. Just be quiet.
All right. So he walks down the stairs, and you don't know what he encounters down there, but you all run toward the side. So in order to go down the safe way, you'll have to go through the town and back out, or you can try to basically tumble down.
I'll tumble down.
Oh, we're
we
tumbling.
have to tumble down.
Oh, we're tumbling.
All right,
We're some
everybody.
Monty Python.
We'll
All right.
tumble for
We need
it.
3 acrobatics.
Tumble
checks.
Wait a
for
minute.
it.
The acrobatic DC is 15. For every
Three.
one you fail, it's going to be fall damage.
Okay.
Who is dexterous?
I am.
This is like
I am okay.
this is like in the UK when they do that wheel of cheese down the
Hey,
hill.
remember when there was
Oh,
a 15% chance for this to happen,
I know,
and there was a
that's right.
10%, 1 in 10 chance?
Do you want to know the results of each one as we do it? Or
Yeah, let's do it.
Can I do a dex saving throw instead of acrobatics?
No, it's acrobatics.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Fail.
Nat
Fail.
one.
Oh no!
Nat one.
DC what?
Nat 1.
We're all.
That one.
DC what?
15.
I'm using my inspiration.
Inspiration!
You have to do this 3 times. Oh, there you go.
Hey, a success is
You only
a
have to get
success.
15.
We're
I
gonna
have a +3 in
die.
Oh, I thought
acrobatics.
that was 15.
13.
Oh, so you failed with the inspiration?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh Lord.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry. Hang on. I'm gonna be kind. We're gonna lower the DC to 12. 12 is the DC.
Oh cool, I failed.
Failed?
Oh, but you made me make it.
I made it.
I think 12 is appropriate for level 2. So we're
I
gonna-
didn't roll. Should I?
Yes.
Okay.
Everyone's rolling.
Oh, everyone's rolling. 15.
Okay, perfect. So if you rolled a 12, you're good. If you didn't,
Yeah.
fall
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
The nat ones, you begin to tumble like a
Go.
Tumbleweed.
snowball.
Like a ball of cheese.
Yeah.
Or a
Here we
wheel of
go.
cheese.
Max damage. 6 damage.
All right.
Okay, so you boom. Those of you who rolled a nat 1, you may attempt to stabilize. How would you like to stabilize before we do our next?
So I had my daggers drawn, and so as I'm flipping wildly, and I drive both of the daggers into the ground.
That'll
to try
stabilize you.
Okay.
Can I have one of my one dagger drawn and like kind of just like jab into the ground to like try to like hold myself
Okay.
rather
okay.
than like he's sliding down. I'm just like trying to
Okay.
like a
So-
what's it when you're mountain climbing pitting?
Yeah.
Pitting.
They
Wanna
said
do-
you're too massive because your trauma's so heavy.
Next DC
Thanks, Peanut.
is 12. Martin, I think that with your being a rogue, acrobatics, daggers, you just straight roll. Eli, you're not, so you don't have a disadvantage, but you're gonna have a -2 to your roll.
Oh.
Okay, so here we go, because you're not.
You
ones
need
that
a
are big, you're
14
starting to-
essentially.
Yeah. I need everyone to roll a second one. 14.
That's more
Oh!
like
Hey,
it.
12 again?
12
I
again.
made this one.
That's 20!
There we go. There we go.
Awesome.
That
20.
was a 12. On the,
Oh,
on
okay.
the line.
All right. So you guys, you catch yourself. You start to kind of feel at one with this. You start to sprint. Like you're starting to like long stride down. All right. Last one, gang.
All right.
The nat 20 has advantage.
Yes!
16.
Failed that one, baby.
24.
Oh, what?
I
How?
rolled a 19.
Okay,
Plus
nice.
That one
17.
was a 10.
10.
16.
Oh, Rogue,
I
I'm
know,
so sorry.
I know.
Hit us.
Plus
So
7.
sorry.
Hit us, DM.
All right, here we go. 5 damage. Okay.
I'm a little, if you might notice, whisper.
Same.
Oh, can you some help? Yeah.
Yeah, but
Aaron
you
and
got
Nat
it.
20'd his first one.
Oh, Aaron.
Nat 20'd his second one.
Eating up.
And got the last one.
Oh.
So he's like, his years of watching Whisper, he feels completely at home. But it actually seems more confident than maybe he should. He just kind of runs
We
down
look
the
good
hill.
together.
We do. Yeah, maybe.
He's trying to impress
he's
you.
trying to peacock
Oh, yeah.
for you a little
Oh, yeah.
bit.
It's like a gazelle.
Afflicted by this
Yeah,
right
I know,
now.
yeah.
So, smashed into the like
Yeah.
you, the mud in your teeth. You just kind of okay, but you get to a point where it plateaus off. You're not all the way down, but all of a sudden you see at the top, probably about 600 feet away, you see that same blacked figure kind of looking down at you.
Does he see us?
Oh yeah, he sees you.
How
And he whistles, and you see a black horse come striding toward him.
What?
how far away is he?
He can't go down. He can't go down this way, but he has a horse.
How far away would you say he is?
600 feet.
600
But he
feet.
But
can't ride
he
the
can't
horse
go
down.
straight down.
Perfect.
Big black horse in a church.
Okay.
Okay,
Johnny Cash.
everybody okay?
Fire.
Some of you didn't do that very well.
I'm more of a city lad. I'm really good on buildings.
I had to get a hang of it.
I don't like nature.
It's dirty.
So, where can we go for him not to find us?
Who is that?
I don't know.
Did I see him enough?
I would just.
Did I get a view
I'll
of him?
describe him to you.
Yeah, so he's pretty much covered up.
Can I do a history check?
Sure.
5.
Probably a mercenary.
Can I do?
That's like the 5th tooth that I've rolled.
Can I do like a history? I mean, I know the city, so if she describes an assassin, would I know?
He doesn't sound like one of the Assassin's Guild.
Okay.
Let's do a knowledge history. I think
Yeah.
that'd
Let
be
me see if I know anything from the city. Nah.
Who?
Nope. Less than 10.
Who would
You would. I
looking
would think you would
for-
assume it's assassins.
Yeah.
Was
But why?
this somebody hired from your family?
How would I know? It's probably.
But it's not like they were like, "Where's Normandy?" or "Where's Whisper?" Like they were like, "Where's this group?"
That's
It's-
right.
Probably Jormungandr.
That's what.
Why?
That's not my family.
Okay, your family's trade
Because you
partner.
guys told the
Not
castle
trade
on
partner.
that.
It is. That's probably what it is.
Okay, it is time to move.
Yes, we got.
I'm gonna start like kind of limping towards
Okay,
Gabra.
I don't know if we should go to Gavra.
What?
Where else are we going to
Either
go
way,
right
let's just go straight away from here. Leave as little trace of us behind as possible. Spread out. Make sure we don't leave a trail. And then we can decide what we're going to do. But we need to move away from here now.
Where can we hide? Does your Thieves Guild have like secret places where we could hide and figure shit out?
We probably do, but I doubt in the mountains. Right?
Well, we're right by Gabra.
You're about a day away from Gabra.
We can see Gabra.
You can see Gabra.
So like we're in the vicinity. We're close to Gabra
We're in the window.
I would
of
say a
Gavra.
day is close. But
compared to like a whole map.
Yeah.
yeah, no, I'm not disagreeing.
okay.
I'm just not like
still with her.
if we had a
You're very far away from that.
Okay.
if we had a safe house, it would not be out here.
It wouldn't
It'd
be
be
out,
like
no.
hours from
Sure.
Yeah.
And how far are we from those woods that Phineas told us about?
They're on another island.
Oh, okay. So
The Dark Woods?
Yeah.
Oh, they're very far away.
Yeah,
Very,
okay.
very, very far away.
That was
You
one
are
of the-
near the Vintier Woods. That's probably the closest. If you were to head south down through the hinterlands, you could reach those in probably about 2 hours. But this guy's, he's riding on
He's
a
on a
horse.
horse.
Like, you guys are kind of in the open.
you know, what if we set a trap? I don't think we're gonna be able to outrun him. Let's ambush him.
Do we have enough time to set a trap?
I
You could
don't,
hide.
I don't think that.
Thamarik, teach us how to turn invisible.
We're-
There's no response from Thamarik.
I get out like one of the pieces of meat.
Marek,
There's no response.
that's not good.
He goes into a translucent thing, like Kevin too, doesn't he?
What?
He does the ethereal
We
We
phase.
need a full long rest to get our leveled up stats, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We do have our HP though.
Yeah.
He gave us that.
Oh,
Survival check. Do I think that if we get into the forest, we could hide? 15.
The forest is about 2 hours from here, so probably not. He's gonna be here in about 5 minutes.
There's not a forest close.
You're in the
enough to
middle
get
of like open.
It's all
space.
grassland.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
You
time.
could probably look for some like of the rocks, like you could hide behind different knolls in the hillside.
Ambush. It's our best option. The rocks. Everybody take a position. I'll be on the ground. I will confront
I
him.
think we should spread out.
Does anybody want to try to reason with him?
I can
Yeah,
try that.
well, does someone want to do that first and the rest of us will hide?
I
and
will.
then
we
ambush?
I'll
have
try and
glimpse.
reason. No,
Wait.
I'll try and reason with him.
Listen.
I can get him farther than you.
Listen, if he wants us for money, he's a bounty hunter. We have money. We up the ante. We give him what's more than our bounty.
But what about his pride?
And what if he just decides to take all of our money?
If he
Good
kills
point.
us, he
There's
can
a
have
lot
our
of us, though. Is he that strong?
How far down the hill
You
is he?
saw how
way to
big those
find
people
out.
were at Velcom.
He'll probably be here in about 2.5 minutes.
Okay, I think it's time to hide. And Bjorn, you want to talk to him? Maybe pop
No.
a mushroom?
Norman.
we have a wonderful volunteer.
Why are you so snippy with me? You're like a 5-year-old.
Fine.
All right.
No, like-
yes.
To the rocks, I'm gonna cast fog cloud.
Ooh, nice. And I'm doing.
Fog.
It's
just
just a
kind of rises up.
suspicious cloud of fog.
Hey, it's a hint.
We're high enough in the mountains. It's
like
cloudy up
mid-
here.
It's like
It's
mid-afternoon. Yeah, crazy.
How many rocks are there? Like, could we hide in different?
Yes, you could. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So-
very Sky Scotland.
Okay, so I would definitely go. Like, I think we should spread out.
Yeah. I rolled a 19 stealth.
Oh, yeah.
Whisper's gone.
He's gone. He just kind of goes like this. Now you see me. Now you don't. I'm the magic man.
I
All right, I'll
rolled,
admit, that's
I rolled
pretty
a 16 stealth.
Okay,
I
great.
like
Are we
to
ro-
stealth, but I still want him in my vision.
Okay. So
I will-
stealth, if you guys
yeah.
are hiding stealth.
I'll do that, and I'd like to be kind of central in the group if I can.
She's out in the open.
I'm out in the open. I thought that I'm hidden by my fog cloud.
You're just too much light.
and I'm not.
Like, you're literally just standing, and I can see through. The fog.
I casted it at the wrong spot, so I'm like standing in plain sight looking out, and I think the fog cloud.
Roll
You're just so focused on making this fog cloud over here
Yes.
that you don't realize you're not
Okay,
inside
that's
of it.
great,
Well,
James.
Sure.
This is so good.
5.
So good. We're just the best heroes.
get a
of all
5?
time. All right, 2 minutes. Everyone, who? 5?
5.
Okay, let's just go ahead and.
Well, you weren't trying. You don't really want to hide too much.
Okay, you didn't roll very well. So you need to beat an 11.
Don't.
If you beat an 11,
9.
then he sees you. If you did, hit him. He comes riding up on a black horse.
At 120 feet, can I cast message on him?
Yeah,
I'll do that.
go ahead.
Hello, mysterious figure. We have deduced that you are a mercenary. We have seen what you are able to do. We would like to communicate with you in peaceful ways. We want to know either who sent you after us, or at least some way to get you off our back.
And none of us
I'll
heard that, so.
Wait for his response.
He doesn't respond.
Oh no.
Rides forward. Once he gets to where he sees you and you, he gets off the horse.
All three of them.
What do you mean he sees me? I'm hidden.
All of his weapons are drawn, and they walk toward. Where's the rest of you?
Gone?
The bounty's better if I bring you in alive. But I don't have to.
May I ask you who the bounty comes from?
You may not.
May I ask who you are?
You may not.
We're going to die anyways. I mean, we've seen what you've done. You're quite capable.
Is that the way you're going to take it? Is
No.
it death then?
I don't want death. What if that does come to end? I mean, life goes in mysterious ways. I mean, like, let's say it does come to blows, which I hope it doesn't. I'd like to know who my killer is. Wouldn't you?
They kind of just lean back. I'm a mercenary. We are of the highest order. We take our missions with great pride and are bought by the most expensive of clients. You have gained the ire of some very powerful people. Why? I'm not sure. But I'm here to take you to them, dead or alive.
At this point, Helena is going to walk forward, and she thinks that she's like mysterious, like coming out, but like really she.
Not another step, love.
She's like, what? You're a mercenary. You're a man of money. Our lives are more valuable than the count that's on our head. What will it cost us?
You wish to buy your lives from me and my guild.
If possible.
And what of our honor?
Mercenaries have no honor.
No! I'm going to like put my hand over your face before
No,
you
it's
get
too
that.
late. No.
Oh God.
Persuasion. Disadvantage.
We're dead. Oh no.
I'm sorry, she would say it!
I know.
That's a nat 1 with a disadvantage.
Initiative! I tried to find it as long as I could, but it's initiative.
Hearing this, and since we're hidden, do we get any surprise rounds on him?
Yeah, you would.
Are you giving someone advantage on initiative?
Myself.
I know you said you could do that.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god!
Don't roll that dice.
Time to retire that dice.
Equip.
Can I, would I have the chance to say something before we jump into initiative?
Yeah, you can say
Okay.
something real quick.
And what if we go willingly?
Initiative!
Kind of what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, Jamie's nat ones
Yeah.
upon nat ones
Yeah.
driven us to initiative. It doesn't mean you can't end it without fighting, but we're in initiative. So, let's go ahead and roll this. Oh God. Okay. Anyone higher than a 21?
Of course not.
Oh.
The way we've been rolling today.
You rolled with
Oh,
advantage
stupid eye.
and you got bad?
Yeah. Well, then not.
Okay.
not bad,
Okay.
Not great.
15 to 20.
I got a
20.
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Here too. My dex is.
Who wants to go
Yes.
first? You guys just pick.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Okay. So this is really important.
Why is this song playing right now?
Because it's how I'm feeling inside right now.
Okay. So I'm.
That was great.
Okay. Hang on. Let me go. Ahead
I
and
am
check.
like
This is
I am
super
like
important. I
doing
gotta check the
this,
actual character.
like
What we're fighting.
while I'm hiding.
They're decks, because otherwise you'll lose your attack rounds. Because they'll go first. In
I'm
initiative.
sweating
Even
right now.
with surprise?
Surprises, you'll have it before they go. But if they roll first in initiative, so because we're not going to do a surprise round.
Okay.
So.
Got it.
I'm sorry, guys.
TikTok, go to Twitch if you want to see other camera angles.
Yeah, please
Go to
join
Twitch.
us.
Are you still
I
red
wanna
over
see
there?
the pain in
I'm
our eyes.
sweating!
Okay,
Yeah,
we're good to go. Who's going to go first?
I will.
And you got a 20?
Yeah.
Okay. 15 to 20. Anyone else? 10 to 15.
12.
13.
All right.
You can go first.
Thanks.
Yeah, you rolled high.
Torin, we've got Normandy. Okay, 5 to 10.
7.
And lovely
Hi!
Helena. Aaron will go before Helena. He's not rolling initiative because he's just always not quick to the draw. All right, Helena.
Last.
Dead last.
He's going first, but then it's a
Normandy.
big line of just punch, 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 punch,
Here.
punch, you know?
Normandy. Mercenary.
Oh.
Never mind. What's the 21?
Okay. No, I needed to look at their actual stats. So I had given them a plus, but it wasn't right. Okay. Whisper, Bjorn.
How close am I? I would like to think that since I'm a melee fighter, I would be hopefully within striking distance of like
If you
one
move.
movement. That's where I'd like.
Don't know if that's. I think you're going to be at least 60 feet away from because they would have stopped, talked to people, would have been about 30 feet away from them, and then you were hiding. So
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hop up from my place of hiding.
Okay.
I'm gonna run 30 feet forward.
You got 30 feet.
And I'm gonna have the javelin ready
Okay.
to throw. So I'll do the ready action based on how he responds to what Torin said. If it's hostile or he looks like he isn't going to talk, I want to throw it.
okay, if you wait, you'll lose your advantage. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, just in case we can talk our way out of it.
Whisper.
I am totally shooting my crossbow.
Yeah, I figured you. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, we can't talk about this. So I would if I hit, I get sneak attack.
100%. And
Do
you
I
have
get
advantage on the attack.
All right. So,
You have sneak attack right now.
all right. So let me see.
Come on.
So that is a 16, or
Miss?
a nat 1. So let's hope the 16 is good.
Does not hit.
Probably-
I'm gonna go since I saw him shoot.
That's not your trigger, sir. I'll give it to you this time.
even.
I'll give it to you this time, but yeah, ready actions are trigger based, and you said when he talks.
Oh well, then I'll do it when.
It's okay. We're learning.
Okay.
We're learning
Okay.
5 years in.
Hey, we're always
We're
learning.
always learning.
We're always
So
learning.
I
Last
can't-
game it was grapple. This game it's ready action. Take it, Bjorn.
Come on.
13.
Will not hit. So you shoot and move, and they just kind of artfully dodge. You're a little shaken. You're a little injured still. They pull out their rapier, and they walk up to you, and just stab it into you.
To who?
Oh.
So you have
What's your pin? How are you?
I don't know where my pin is,
What's
but
your-
I'm good.
Nat 20.
she's at full health.
I was good.
Okay, we're good.
She's at full health. I mean, not that good, because Nat 20 is double damage.
Yeah.
17 damage.
Fuck. How would that pin look now?
Red.
Yeah.
So they moved up. They stab, pull back, and go through.
At this point, hold on.
It's their second attack, James.
No, hold on. I got
Okay.
hit. I gotta do my concentration on the fog cloud.
Okay.
So it's 13 plus. No, I took too much damage.
So
fog
shink.
cloud is gone.
Okay, so he stabbed in. It's got like a pin cushion right into your stomach. It just kind of pulls out. You don't even feel it at first. And then they slice up. They might miss this. What's your AC?
14.
They miss.
Oh, yeah.
Ow, that hurt, but yeah.
Torin.
Save us 20.
I'm going to be honest. I had no intention of going into initiative, but the rolls have dictated
Yeah.
initiative.
We're obviously in no shape to fight. If we go with you willingly, will you allow us to live?
I'm going to have them wait till their turn.
Okay.
Normandy.
I second that motion that we will go to you freely as long as you don't kill us. Even her.
That's your turn?
That's my turn.
Beer.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. I'm just chilling.
You're hidden.
Oh, I'm not dead.
So I will have to recant. Yeah, if you attack hidden, like you guys are hidden, so you would get a sneak attack. So I apologize.
Did they hide within the fog cloud?
No.
They got their sneak attack, but like,
Oh,
No,
okay.
we
but
like
I'm just
spread
trying to
out.
explain. We didn't do a surprise round, but they would have gotten.
Gotcha. Okay.
They're hidden, so they would have got sneak attack. So I apologize. Ernan. Ernan did not hide well. The fog kind of leaves him, and he looks at everyone, and he's gonna will save this with the evil die. He nat ones. No prisoners! And he runs toward the person with a nat one.
It is.
Freedom!
This is a good game.
He got too cocky rolling down that hill.
Well, he sees that she's injured
Yeah, he's the chivalrous.
So instead of helping you,
too. No, he's attacking.
Yeah, he's gonna
I know,
win.
so instead
he's
of-
gonna win.
oh, he's gonna.
Gonna win.
He did.
I meet your oppression with the link breaker. That's the name of his sword.
Link. Gonna fly now.
Piss, guys. He rolled a 23.
That's my man.
Aaron and I have seen some shit together. I know what he can do. When the chips are down, your back's against the wall.
He's there, huh?
He does the power chords.
Did he hurt him?
Oh yeah, he gets him.
Like, does he look hurt?
Is he red?
Demon. It's just 10 damage. He does 10 damage to this warrior.
Is he dead?
Would he be orange? Or
Yellow.
what's between yellow and green?
Not at all.
Blue? Is he blue?
Is he blue?
Okay, 10 damage. Good hit.
Right.
So like you see like the he meets the other warrior's rapier, spins it down, and gets a jab in. Right through, and as he does, you see the cloak move, and you see that they're wearing full armor. But he gets through.
Like plate?
Plate.
He sees like
We got another
20.
target up there, though.
Okay. Come on, friends! Together we've got this! We took down bears, we can take down this bastard! Helena.
Yes.
She gonna die.
Grabbing your stomach. See? And
Who'd you say that to?
the mercenary.
Okay.
She's gonna take out her dagger and
Okay.
stab, 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 stab.
Poke stab. Ah, kink.
20. Not now.
Okay. So you go to stab, and all of a sudden you see that they got a pauldron on their, they've got a bracer, and they parried the attack. So
Can only do that once.
but you would have hit.
Okay.
What did you rolled a?
Dirty 20.
Harry gives you +2 though.
You hit. You hit. They don't parry. Sorry, you just hit.
Oh!
Yes.
You're good.
Sweet!
What are the charms?
Nice.
4.
Hey, that's damage. And it's just a dagger, so you got a nice hit in. Okay. Bjorn.
Guess what? Going to grapple.
Oh,
But I know how to do it right
that's
this time.
right.
So our audience knows he has lost his great weapon fighting and decided to take the grappler feat
Yes.
instead. I allowed him that.
We talked
So
about
wait,
it. and
can
figured
somebody
it out.
tell me what does the grappler feat give him?
So the grappler feat gives me advantage on attack rolls against a creature I am grappling. So
Just you though.
just me.
Okay.
I can use my action to try to pin a creature grappled by me by making another grapple check. If I succeed, me and the creature are both restrained until the grapple ends. Restrained, the condition, gives everybody advantage on the attack and the creature disadvantage on attacking other people.
When you pin him,
When I pin him. Correct.
So you have to have him grappled, then you can pin him?
then you can pin him.
So ideally, what I can do is I can grapple somebody. If I succeed, I can then actually take the shove action to shove him to the ground. And then if I can, for a third time, win the grapple check, I then give him the restrain condition.
So it takes him 3 rounds, but then he can. But then it's like.
But when I get the multi-attack, each one
Yeah.
counts as one attack. So I could back-to-back potentially.
Yeah, when you get stronger.
Eventually.
At 5 or whenever the extra attack is.
Yeah,
So
we have to look at that because there's some weird things with extra attack.
I will show you it.
Yeah,
I will
look
show
at it.
you it. So
It's got to be in the book. So
But that would
It
make
is.
it,
It is.
that would make sense. Though.
Yeah, I think it does, but yeah,
we'll.
we'll look it up. You don't have it yet.
I did too much. No, but I
And
did.
for now,
too-
you're gonna
I did a
grapple.
lot of
You're
research.
gonna grab him.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
You grab him.
Oh.
You grab him. Oh!
All right. So his movement speed is 0.
That's it.
That's it.
Boom. Nailed it. Whisper.
Do I? And I suppose it doesn't affect his AC at all if I shoot again. Him being
Shooting into melee now doesn't do anything. in
Okay.
this round. Just we do homebrew stuff. If you miss terribly, you could hit Bjorn.
But him being restrained doesn't do anything.
No.
He's not restrained yet.
He's not.
Oh,
restrained
okay.
yet.
Well, so I'm just gonna take another shot. Whoops. How did I do?
I don't think it counts because it was out of the box.
Is that right?
That is normally our rule, but
All right. Well,
if you
let me do it again.
if you attempt to roll in the box and it rolls out, then you.
I missed
we would-
either way. Ding! The bolt goes flying.
You're very nervous.
Yeah, I'll aim better next time.
The fog disappearing just threw you off your game, you know?
It would seem your friends do not share your your attitude, and he'll attempt to attack you.
That's fair.
Okay.
We're bystanders
18.
here.
It was a 17, so.
And the second attack will go back to you, James.
14.
Miss.
Ha!
Yeah, that's pretty low. Okay. 7, 10 damage.
Oh, I'm down.
Oh, okay. So sink. You
You're
grab.
down?
You run in and grab, and as you like, I got there. You run in. He just kind of moves the blade like this, and you run into it. Pushes
You know you
off.
did get the hit points you would have gotten for leveling up.
Yeah,
Plus
but
your hit die, if you rolled them.
how many hit points would I have gotten during leveling up?
How many would you get?
What'd you roll?
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 10.
So
So
you
that
get this
plus
your 10
your
plus
con
your
bonus.
constitution
Oh!
modifier.
Yeah, you shouldn't be down.
Okay, no, I am not down then. Hang on. So
All right, we're gonna keep going.
Yep,
Torin.
yep.
All right. Well, at this point, I would feel like it's a lost cause. So I'm going to throw my shield on the ground, and I'll raise up my warhammer, and I'll slam it into my shield and cast Toll the Dead. It's gonna make a wisdom
save.
save. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes it.
Okay.
I would assume 17.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I start to hear bells. You're all pretty feisty. Normandy.
I didn't want to attack you, but that's the plan. I'm going to, with my spellbook, create a triangle with a dot in the middle and firebolt.
Okay. Roll the hit.
When in doubt, please, no.
Nope.
Oh my god, guys. Okay, here we go. Beer.
So hiding, if my spell is just verbal and semantic, would he see me? I just have to, like, if I'm like just standing up by the like,
What are you trying to do?
I'm just casting a spell.
You guessed it.
The same told it.
Oh, okay. You have to see him, like, I don't.
You just have to see him. I have to be able to see him.
Yeah, I think he's going to see you. Cast a spell. If you break cover and cast a spell, then he's
Okay.
going to see you.
Well, he's probably not paying much attention to me. But
I
he,
think
so
he's dealing with the person who's got him grappled.
wisdom save.
Hi, it's me.
Fail.
The grappler.
11 damage.
That's a lot of damage. So he's...
And then instead of moving, I will hide. Does that matter?
Can you?
They saw me.
Are you able to
No.
make a hide action?
No, you're
No,
not. You're not.
no.
Only rogues can do that.
Well, I would
That's a
move
rogue.
back behind the rock.
Yeah,
That's
we
what
got what you're saying.
like
he's
cover.
not coming.
You can cover.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got cover.
Yeah, I guess I would go for recover.
Ernan. Okay, Ernan. He looks at you. Oh, you go get back! You go get back, love! And he attempts to swing his rapier back at the figure. Hit.
Good job, Karen.
11 damage.
What's his hero pin at?
Yeah, okay, yellow.
Okay.
Yellow.
We can do
We might be
this.
able to do this.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Will we level up?
Helena.
He wants me to back up?
That's what he yelled at you.
That doesn't mean you listen.
Yeah.
Stab him.
Yeah. She shinks it in and she pulls it out. You had your chance.
I don't even know if he had a round.
He did.
I don't
I said we'd
make
pay
friends with them.
No.
Okay. Bjorn.
She's too hurt.
In feels.
You shove him.
Bjorn.
I.
Trevor, you took the whole feat for a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think if he attacks him,
Because
you
it's
get
the.
advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use the feat, and I'm gonna attempt to pin him with another grapple check.
Okay.
16.
You pin him.
Woo! Y'all have advantage, and he has disadvantage to attack us.
Is that advantage on any attack?
No.
Melee.
Melee.
Okay, so I see that happen. The crossbow goes back to my back. Both blades come out, and I start moving like crazy down the hill.
Melee, I
Probably gonna
love it.
take. Because you did probably the same thing with him. I'm more than 30 away from him, so I will. I will get within.
But you can
20
hit him
feet,
because you can dash.
But I'm not gonna go right up next to him.
You
I can dash.
You can
and-
attack him.
It is. It
Is that right?
Attack
Dash is a
rolls.
bonus action.
Well,
not
because rogues
for melee
can
attack
rogues
or
can move,
weapon
dash,
attack
and
or
attack.
spell
I'm just
attack.
gonna do
Melee.
melee attacks.
Or
Okay, is that right? Rogues
He can
dash
move, dash,
attack?
and attack.
Oh, 100%.
All right, so that's what I'm doing.
You can move 60 feet.
All right.
you can take move 90 feet.
Well, I'm just happy to move to attack it. So the first attack will that's only a 17, so I have advantage.
You have advantage.
Let's see if we can do better than 17.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a 17.
You can get him. His armor's too
Yeah.
thick.
Ching ching. Okay.
All right. Feeling that they're pinned, seeing that you're surrounded, they drop their weapon. All right. I yield. Torn.
Ooh, fuck.
Get him.
Damn. I'm gonna pick up my shield and walk to him, and with Bjorn holding him there, I'll take out my dagger and I'll hold it to his throat. Tell us your story.
Normandy.
I won't get as close to him. I was like, he's got a point. Now we want to know about you. Tell us who you are, who you're working for. We know you're working for the mercenaries, but like, who hired you for this? That's all I'll do.
Bia.
I'll get up and I'll walk over towards Helena and just take a blade out. And if he tries anything, well, I don't think I'm too far to attack him, so I'll just be ready.
Ernan. Will save. I don't know what I want.
Can't.
Nat 20.
Nice.
You're lucky, friend. Very lucky.
Why was he doing will saves? Do we know?
I was just getting started.
To see if he can not.
He winks at you. All right. Helena.
She'll sheath her dagger and she'll take a step back and just staring at him, she's gonna spit her blood on the ground.
Bjorn.
Bjorn is actually a little bit more tired from this altercation than he normally would be. And as he's holding the strange hooded figure, he whispers in the mercenary's ear, "You know, Helena was wrong about your honor up until you decided to surrender."
What? Whisper.
I see. I am going. So I am kicking his weapons away from his reach. Like I'm kicking all the weapons away from his reach. All right, let's tie the bloke up already.
I couldn't get to.
The figure can't move as they're grappled, and they kind of shake, and as they do, the hood comes off of them, and you see long red hair on a rather mangy-looking young woman. She kind of moves her head, and the thing comes down. You've all got a lot more fight in you than I would have thought. A lot more than those giants of Velcom. And she kind of leans over and kind of like bites at your ear. You have no idea what my honor is.
She's too young. You're old.
But no one.
If no one's going to attack her, we can be out of initiative.
Yeah.
I think we're yeah.
In that case, surprise round! Okay.
more.
As you kind of lift her up, each of you got her in your arms. Her horse kind of walks over and intermission. So we'll be back in
Oh my
about 20
gosh.
minutes, gang.
20 minutes. So we'll see you.
Welcome back, everyone. So we just ended initiative. You have the mercenary female in your grasp. Gavra sits in the distance. What do you do?
I'd say we get the information we need and then give her over to Vilgum for whatever she faces there for her punishment. She did the most damage there. I think they should exact their justice.
I'd agree. And it would be weird to go into Gavra with a prisoner.
I would start talking.
What do you want to know?
Why are you after us, and who sent you?
Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to disclose any information on my clients. You can threaten me all you want. Won't make any difference. What I can tell you is that you've gained the ire of the Shadow Dawn.
Who the hell is that?
It's a mercenary group. One of the strongest in Scarsden.
May I do a
Why?
history check on that?
Like us as a
Shadow
group?
Dawn?
Mercenaries of the Shadow Dawn.
Ah. 10.
Even with your vast knowledge, it's not enough.
I've never heard of you.
That's as it should be.
What have we done to be in your spotlight?
I'm not sure why they want you, what they do. Perhaps it's to help, perhaps it's to hinder. Most likely it's to hinder.
Well, the dead or alive thing would make me think it's not for our help.
Maybe they're gonna try to help someone else, I don't know.
What were the names that you were sent after the find?
I didn't have names. It
was
was
just-
an adventure party consisting of 6 to 7 people heading toward the mountains.
That could be a lot of people.
And yet you fit the bill.
That's coincidence. Everything's a coincidence.
Okay.
Where
Maybe we should have played that
Where
card
were you?
earlier.
where were you going to be taking us?
That's smart.
There's an alcove deep in Gavra, underneath the main fountain district. I was going to take you there. That's very close to the Thieves Guild.
Okay.
I would look at Whisper.
Is that where we were that one time?
Yeah, but you didn't go underneath.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can you disappear?
I can disappear.
For good.
I'm sorry, but why are we gonna let her go?
I don't think we were going to let her go. I thought we were going to hand her over to the village that she massacred.
Yeah.
I'm better with that than why is I'm confused what Bjorn is asking.
I don't think anybody here has the gall to kill in cold blood, nor do I think anybody here would truly want to turn her over to the village.
I do.
Speak for yourself.
I think we do.
I have no attachment to this woman.
Exactly.
0.
I have more attachment to the woman that she threw down the stairs.
I feel bad if she dies. I wouldn't kill her, but I mean, like, justice is justice.
Look at how you've grown. I agree with you.
You just talked about letting her go.
I have to agree with him. You did say.
Yes,
Can you
you are
disappear?
going backwards. And you're acting like you're higher than us, but in reality, we're here, and you're like here.
Look who's
Can
talking.
you
Just keep talking.
stop
I will.
fighting?
What's your name?
They call me the Raven.
Can I do an
I
insight
hope
check
this
on
character is in here for the rest of the campaign.
insight check on Dustin? Nat 20.
Dustin's feeling
just so damn
unsure
proud of that
about
name.
himself.
All right, the Raven it is then.
Wow.
Right in the Google Doc. Okay.
I have 50 feet of rope in my bag. I'm gonna go ahead and tie her up.
You do. She doesn't fight you. She's outnumbered.
All
I
right.
go through her pockets.
Okay. What are you looking for?
Money.
Okay, you find it.
How much?
50 gold.
No glints.
No glints. 50 gold. Also
Like
wanted.
any special like trinkets.
You'll find a stopwatch, like a pocket watch. She asked for that back, but she doesn't fight you on taking the gold or the weapons if you want them. There's three bejeweled daggers,
Oh yeah. Can I have one of those daggers?
as well as a rapier that looks to be made of Damascus.
If she has some kind of ranged weapon,
She has a very sturdy-looking bow. It looks like it's made of what is it called? Yew wood or something?
okay.
Y-E-W? Is that
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Does a rapier look like fancy?
Damascus blade? That means it's folded and it's
Pretty fancy.
A rapier made out of Damascus. That's interesting.
yeah. Well, it's down at the bottom, and then
Got it. Okay.
What did you say you wanted, Whisper?
I'd
You give her back her
I'd like at
pocket
least one of
watch.
those before. Yeah, I'd like at least one of those daggers. They're bejeweled.
Yeah, but this looks like you would be good with it too.
you just handed the pocket watch.
No, I think they're rapier.
You can keep.
You look good with this.
No, the rapier.
I'm more of a slashing type,
Okay, here you go.
but Aaron might like this rapier.
There's no blade as good as the link breaker.
Yeah. Well, this one's pretty. You can have this dagger.
I would like to look at that.
The bow is the key. I had my notes wrong.
I'd like to look at the pocket watch to see if it had like I had that coin that I gave to the
Yeah,
guild.
it has
I wanna
no.
see
It
if
has
there's
no. It's very nice.
Mhm.
It has intricate inner workings. It looks pretty rough, beat up. Looks like it's old, like she's had it for a long time, and maybe's rubbed the back off. It's almost like it's like a prayer stone or something.
Why would you like this back?
Sentimental.
Well, I'll trade it to you for 3 pieces of true information that are useful to us.
I've already told you that I can't give you the name of my clients.
I didn't ask you for that. I asked you for 3 pieces of true, useful information.
I have 2 things in this world, my honor and that watch. If I can give you information without breaking one of those, I'll do so.
Okay. What do what do you want to ask her? Because I don't know anything about this place.
I have nothing else I particularly want to know, but I would like to get back to the village and see if I can help out those who are hurt.
I would like to know how we talk to somebody. Who are you taking us to?
I already told you
And how-
where I was taking you.
Well, how do we get in there without? We want to talk to somebody that you were gonna take us to.
I can't help you with that.
How are we gonna find them? Are you just gonna go there, or you have to send word?
They have eyes and ears everywhere in the city. They would have seen us coming. I was told to be there tomorrow night at midnight.
Okay, that's one helpful thing.
I'm not alone, mind you.
Okay, where are your friends?
Around.
That's not helpful.
That's all she was saying.
Well, how about we walk and talk? I'd really like to get back to the village.
Okay.
Okay, you start to head back.
Yeah.
Does anyone else want one of these pretty daggers?
I'll take one if nobody else is particularly wanting it.
I don't really use daggers.
Okay.
I have a bejeweled scroll and a bejeweled dagger.
It's really you call it a bedazzler.
I have a tendency of throwing some of my lighter weapons. You should probably hold on to that.
As you head back into the town, you see that there's like the people of Velkamin are they're kind of beside themselves. You see that they've got the people, they've taken them into like a longhouse, like a longhouse cabin, and but you see the kind of trail of blood leading to it. And people are trying to clean up different things, and as they come back in, you see a couple of the larger lumberjacks kind of approach you, seeing that you stopped her. Did you do this?
We did what we could.
Impressive! Even some of our greater warriors could not do this. I don't know what this accent is. It's Valkyrie.
Where you're injured, I'd like to help.
They're in the longhouse.
I'll go over there and I'll start.
We have our best we have our best doctors on it.
Right, if you think they can handle it.
Not sure. Mama looks very sick. Very sick.
What do you do with people like this when you catch them?
We send them to Gafra for trial with the magistrates and the marquis. We can give them to our local sheriff. His name is Agnan.
What's he gonna do?
He'll keep her in the cell in the basement until the local enforcements can come. Take her back.
I don't know if it's.
I look at Whisper like,
She has.
Is she just gonna get paid to get let out?
There's no escape once you're in the system.
I don't know if it's safe to leave her here anymore.
She
knowing
claims
that she might have.
She has friends around who might try to break her out. Friends who are just as deadly as her.
I think we go to where she was supposed to go at midnight.
We take her away.
And we get that guy who likes to shoot that big thing that follows us and helps us.
Oh.
We're gonna take her with us back to the city.
No, I don't know.
You are not part of the brigade.
We know some people at the castle. We'll
I
make-
cannot stop you. I am simply a civilian here in Velkamin.
We're just talking to a guy.
Basically, we just don't think it's safe for you to leave her here.
Okay, I thought you were going to the longhouse.
Yeah.
I'll show you the way.
I thought I was too until.
Let me help
said-
you. I'll show you
Okay.
here. Come, please.
But
You
they
walk
have
in.
they have a cell. We can put her in the cell for a night while we
Yeah.
rest.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Unless somebody rolls a 13 again.
Okay, we head on into the building. You see
Jamie's
there are
not rolling
5
well
people that are
either.
injured. One looks to be like he's on the mend. They have the one guy whose wrist, he's wrapped up. The one on with the stomach, he's shaking, and he's starting to turn purple. Mama does not look good.
Okay.
These are innocent people.
The one with the dagger looks like he'll recover too.
What's your honor in this? Where's the honor?
I gave them fair warning.
She did.
Can
Their
I?
brawn spoke for their brains.
Do I
She
sense?
looks at you.
Do I sense anybody like super about to die?
I whisper in her ear. I don't entirely disagree.
Do I sense anybody like on the brinks of death?
The two that are shaking, yeah.
Those two they don't have long.
I'll go over to them and I'll do like a quick spare the dying just to halt the process, and then I'll start just tending to their wounds and doing what I can on that front.
Okay. The spare the dying seems it definitely helps. You believe that with the proper care, the one with his wound in the stomach will make a full recovery. Mama, not so much. Spare the dying seems like it will just keep stabilizing her.
Okay.
How old is Mama?
She looks like she's like 45.
Oh,
A young woman.
Will you be able to do something more for
Spry.
Mom in the morning?
Yeah.
Got a lot of
If
spunk.
she makes it through the night, I would be, but I couldn't tell you how she'll fare until then.
Would the spare the dying allow her to make it through the night?
Potentially. Let's see how you roll.
I'm not the one rolling. It's
can I do a medicine
I'll
check
keep
to see
an eye
what's
on her,
wrong
but
with
I
her?
can't wake
She's
you up.
broken, man.
Right.
She like broke like her back, her arms.
Oh.
her neck, her
Ribs
back.
into her lungs.
Falling down the stairs is bad when you get older. And she's basically ancient.
She's right there.
Oh man, pass the aloe vera for that bird.
Welcome back, Martin.
Man.
I'm gonna walk into work tomorrow and just get slapped.
Who's gonna roll to see if she'll live through the night?
It's gonna be
Not
his
me.
spell.
Yeah, D100 when you guys would take a rest.
Okay.
No, because it's
Do we have to do it?
We'll each roll 1 dice.
Okay.
Should you want Allie to touch those dice?
I'm gonna roll you roll the first number.
Okay.
He's gonna get a 5.
Stop.
Okay.
Put in bad
Yeah,
juju.
I say that we now attempt to do our long rest, and you guys are gonna have to roll.
I agree.
So you guys head back into where you were staying before?
I think we need to keep the mercenary with us, though.
Yeah, well, she can just sit right here. It's fine. She can think.
We'll
all
watch
night-
her, don't worry.
She can think all night about some other honest, helpful information she wants to tell me.
Okay. You guys head back into the hovel. You guys are going to attempt to go back to sleep. You guys need to heal, get your spells back, rest, level up. So as you head down into the room, there's not much talk. There's not much jovialness. Aaron goes back, still in his normal getup, hits the bed, puts the blanket over his head. As you're all kind of resting, like nestling in, but you don't look as comfortable. You're just kind of trying to go to bed. All of a sudden you hear this. Hi guys.
Was he?
You
Thamaric,
I was right.
What?
You phased out to sleep.
were you sleeping the entire time?
Mark has been sleeping. Why are you all dressed? Are we ready to go?
We're all bloody and like fucked up.
What happened? What happened? You look like you've been out in the mud. Mark, whisper.
Oh no!
Were you playing in a sty?
Why don't you just come sit by Helena and I, and we'll tell you all while they go to bed.
Will we tell stories to each other?
Yeah.
Yes.
I cannot wait.
I yelled for you to make sure that you were with us so we didn't leave you behind. I just want that to be known.
Oh, I'm sorry. Everything's good because we're all here together. I would have been very heartbroken if you had left me, though.
Well, I tried.
Thamaric, if this happens again, and we do have to leave and we can't wake you up, will you be able to find us? Can you track us?
I know where you'll be.
I trust that.
Very well.
Trust.
I believe stranger things have happened to us thus far. I'm not too worried about that one.
D100.
I'm
guys got
terrified.
this.
Okay,
You don't want 1 through 8.
I'm gonna roll this one.
On it.
Are you rolling both of them?
Oh, let's do
You're
that.
rolling the double number.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Oh no!
Is that a 4?
You are kidding
Is that a-
me. It is.
What?
It's a 4.
No.
That's the double
That's
zero.
not a no. That's not a double zero.
Yeah, it is.
No, it isn't.
Even in that weird font.
No, that's not a double zero. No,
No.
that's a 60.
Dude,
That's
not what
right
they
here,
rolled,
bud.
man.
That's not the one she
not the
rolled.
die
It's
they
this
That's
rolled.
one.
what she rolled.
Oh no.
What can you do? Is anyone a
Anybody
sorcerer? Anyone a
inspiration?
spin luck?
I don't want to waste my plot point on this.
You can't.
You can't waste
Oh yeah,
Point
good
it.
point.
Are we good?
We have
Yeah.
epic feats.
All right, use
Okay,
it.
I
well-
can't use them to.
What if I ritual cast augury, where I can?
I don't ritually cast?
Does somebody have
What is it, 10
guidance?
minutes?
Does somebody have guidance? I can receive an omen from another worldly entity about the results of a specific course of action that we plan to take in the next 30 minutes. Can we
Like rolling a
sleep?
D100.
I don't know. This is a long shot. It's the only thing I got.
I'm sorry,
guys are-
gang. You begin to talk. Thmarek tells you his many tales. And the night passes without incident.
Oh, okay. Well, nothing bad's happened yet.
You guys know.
So,
Mama dies.
So,
During the night, watching her, do we see her dying?
so you went back down to the hovel
Oh.
to sleep. So,
This game sucks.
okay, so if you want to heal, you can heal. Tyve rules, though. So you heal. I don't remember what.
You heal your level plus your con, and then you have to roll hit dice.
Correct.
That's right.
3.
Is it 1 hit die?
You can roll as many hit dice as you have, but you only gain half of them back.
Correct. So you gain half your hit die back. So you're level 3, so you gain 1 hit die back. And then you will gain 3 hit points plus your con instantly. I think it was better than that.
Was it a
Was it better?
I have
than
it
that?
written down.
better
It's
than
level
that. It
plus con
was.
plus hit die.
Yeah, level
Okay,
Yeah, that
level
was
con
it's
plus-
terrible.
plus your base hit? So it'd be like 8 if you have it. If your hit die is a D8.
Oh, that's not what I had written down.
Or do we have to roll the hit die?
I honestly don't remember.
No, I've got it written. So I'm sorry, it's coming back to me because we haven't done this. So it's your level. I believe it's level times hit die.
Yeah.
What?
Level times hit die?
Yeah, level times hit die.
Or level times con.
I
Plus-
sent it. I don't remember.
I've never had to do this before. I've never been hurt bad enough to where it
Me either.
matters that much.
I'm going to need to though.
I thought it was level plus con.
It's not because I
There's,
changed it.
there's a multiplication in there somewhere.
There's a multiplication. So this is important. So we have to look it up. I don't have my phone though. So can somebody look up in the chat? It should be called the Darkness of Tyve.
In the chat?
It would be in the chat. It would be healing. And everyone said, "Oh, that's much better."
My text delete after 30 days, so.
Okay. You receive half of your hit dice rounded down in direct life. For example, a level 10 barbarian would receive 5d12 plus con for each dice.
Okay, so level 3, half rounded up, so you get 2 of your hit
Rounded
die.
down.
Rounded down, so
Yeah, that's just the rules. That's
It's round down. Okay, so round down, so you get 1 hit die plus your con for that hit die.
For
So-
each die.
For each die. So if we were level 10, you would get the 5 hit die plus your con.
So you get to
5
roll one
times.
hit die
So
for
we
free?
roll one hit.
1 free hit die plus your con. Right now.
Yep.
That's terrible.
No, this is not. This is not.
That's
what it
what's
was.
in your text.
Okay, I have to look it up. So we're just gonna. What you're gonna get right now is you're going to get your hit die times your level. You get that many hit points back. For now, and then we'll figure it out. So I do not.
That was from
remember what it was.
September.
Do you want us to roll the hit die?
Oh, here's a different one you did.
Thank you. Yeah.
Healing is level plus level times con mod.
Level plus level times con.
Wait.
Level plus.
Oh, maybe that's a darkness scale. I don't know. I have to look it up.
I wasn't seeing it either. I tried searching.
Healing is level plus level times con mod, is what you said.
So
So 3 plus
con
3 is
times-
6 times your con modifier.
Okay, let's do
It
that.
feels
that-
rightish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
My con is 0, so would I get 0?
So I would automatically heal 3 plus 3 times 3. So I would
6 times
automatically
3.
heal 18.
And are we doing multiplication
Yeah, which that's
first?
not full health, so.
I'm at full
It says
health.
level
I'm at
plus
full
level times con. Or is it level plus level times con?
Pem does.
It's level. So if you're level 3, then it's 3 times con. So what's 3 times? So my 3 times con is 0, so it's just 3.
So
So
my
I have
con's
it-
3, so it'd be 3 times 3 is 9
Mm-hmm.
plus 3.
Plus 3.
Plus 3. That's it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Chat's like, what is happening?
And you get that for free?
You get it for free, and then everything else you have to roll.
All right.
Can somebody write that down though? Because we gotta remember it.
Write it on my character sheet.
We'll verify later.
Yeah.
Oof. And we're still getting
Okay.
You can
we
roll
still get
it.
half of our hit dice on a long rest.
Correct.
Like we're charged? Okay.
So you'll get 1 though, because it's rounded down.
Yeah.
So and then you can roll that if you want.
Oh,
Damage 3.
Okay, has everyone got their healing back?
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, you level up. So if your new spells, your new abilities, they all are yours. And then in the morning, you wake up to a somber sight as Mama has died.
She's the only one who knew how to make your Cathas.
Exactly.
Thank God.
You see that the town is they just everyone's moving. It seems as though the welcoming spirit of Elcomin has gone out. There is a sadness.
I want to insight on the mercenary to see if it seems like she cares because she did not give my mom warning before she killed her.
She doesn't seem to care.
Okay.
People, as you bring her out, though, as you're about to leave, they seem real mad.
Ooh, okay.
I also would have not let her sleep because I did not want her to rest all night. Just putting that out there, or all day.
So now what?
As much as I hate to say it, we may need to defend her to an extent, because while she did massacre this place, any justice that's exacted upon her in anger or retribution is not justice. It would just be more massacre.
So do we like basically exit the end
Then
and you
so
see
be
people
it.
standing there?
No.
What is the name of town?
Just
The town
red.
Huh? Velcom?
Velcom.
Velcom. I'm gonna step forward.
Like, no one's like approaching you guys.
I think
No,
we could
I
just
thought
leave
people were
with
like
her.
standing there.
If that's what you want to do, then it's on you. I do not protect people for fake honor.
I really think we could just leave and take her with us.
Where are we taking
How about we
her?
just leave? Let's get out
But
of here.
where are we going?
To Gavra!
Why? She has friends there. What's going to stop them from seeing us?
Where are we going to go? We need to go back to
We
Gavra.
can go somewhere else.
Are you gonna leave
We
your
can-
little girl?
You're gonna
at the
leave
Bravo?
Abby?
I'm not going to leave her. It's a terrible plan to bring her to a place where she has friends. They see us, we see her. They see her with us. She's tied
Then
up.
let's give her to the sheriff. My God, let's just do that and be done with her. Or kill her, like, for reals. For realsies.
We can't take her to Gavra or we die. And we jeopardize everyone at the... what was it called? The Blooming Petal?
Blooming petal.
At the Blooming Petal.
I don't think that's true.
The small black thing walks over to you, Whisper. Listen, Sneaky. And goes into your shadow.
Does it hurt?
Yeah, do I feel anything?
Deep depression.
No, you don't seem to feel
Okay.
anything.
You feel chaotic evil.
What's your alignment?
Cab neutral.
Nope, you don't feel anything.
All right.
If we leave her here, I'm worried for the safety of the village. We can take her with us, and the moment we enter the city, we can turn her over to the guards.
I look at her. What? If you were me, what would you do with you
I'd give me back my pocket watch.
after that?
I don't think it really matters.
Actually, everybody back up a few feet,
I'm going to listen to him.
and I'll take a few steps back as well, and I will cast Zone of Truth.
Oh. Is she a will save or anything on that? or
It is
this-
a charisma save of 13.
Okay, I'll
I think
cast
she's
Mind
just pretty
Spray.
straight charisma, so. She makes it. 14.
Oh.
Low level.
I know. I would have liked it. I rolled a straight 14. So
You plan.
All right.
Magic Missile level 2.
I thought that was brilliant. That
Yeah.
was great. That would've
Never
been
mind.
great.
It was
Great idea.
It was it's something new I'm trying out. Didn't quite work.
And
I will, without anyone seeing, without her seeing, I will sleight of hand the pocket watch back into her like jacket pocket.
Okay.
I don't need.
Kamaric fails.
Yeah, that's for anybody who's within 15 feet of the of
10.
where I'm casting, which is on her. So, I mean, if you want, I told you to back up a few feet. So,
I think we did.
Yeah.
Kamaric did not.
if you were in that range and you failed, then you cannot.
I cannot tell a lie.
I would be standing in it still.
Yeah, on a failed save, a creature cannot speak a deliberate lie within or while in the radius. I know whether or not somebody succeeds or fails the saving throw.
I chose to fail.
Okay.
You would.
No one ask him anything.
Let's ask Mark all our questions.
It's really small.
I'm the only person who would know that you failed, and I wouldn't say anything. Okay.
Damarik, how are you feeling?
Honestly, Honestly, just all right. Not too good, not too bad. Little scared about the future.
What should we do with her?
Honestly, I think we should probably just Let her run into the woods. Take her clothes, though.
That's a terrible idea.
It's kind of funny though.
Alright, unless we want to try and use her to find out who's after us, I don't see a lot of value in bringing her back.
I don't think we can just ignore the problem that there's people after us.
We can't, but we can avoid it for a long period of time.
So we deal with it when we're not expecting,
Honestly,
when we're...
it's just her word. How many friends does she have? We don't know. How many friends do you have? She doesn't answer the question.
I mean, like, we could get rid of her for the time being.
Okay, Raven.
She looks at you like,
Are there going... Are there going to be other people after us when you don't come back with us tomorrow?
probably.
Can I insight that?
Sure.
Just, I don't like her. Net 20!
Yeah, there will be people after you.
That's the truth.
I really do think we probably should deal with this head on while we're prepared instead of ignoring it when we're gonna get snuck up on after fighting bears and other stupid shit.
Alright, midnight. Midnight under the fountain.
Midnight under the fountain, near the Thieves Guild will no longer welcome at. Love it. Brilliant plan. All of you.
Wait, what do you mean you're no
three
longer welcome at?
Aces.
Why are you not welcome?
Did we not say that?
No.
Oh, well, shit then. Oh, see, I was all talking. No, I'm all thrown off because I was all about the truth, and he cast a spell, and I'm all fuzzled up.
So you're not allowed in the guild.
Growth.
What?
Bugger off.
Not so much. But I don't think she's in the guild, right? She's not.
No, I'm not.
No, but we need to go near the guild, so...
Never will I answer any more questions.
Is the guild unhappy with you?
Yeah, I think that's fair to say, yeah.
So we could be in trouble from both places.
Didn't you just tell him not to keep secrets?
Oh, I did. Not to keep secrets about, like, trying to kill us.
Those are different.
Not other people trying to kill you.
Right.
So we have to keep some secrets for everybody.
What about that ship we were supposed to get?
Well, that ship seems like a sit on the table, but it's also Silas Pellegriff's, running it now.
I also feel like that ship sailed since we no longer have Gregory.
No, Pellegraph was going to send us.
Oh, that ship.
But didn't
Never
we
mind.
just hear from Phineas that we shouldn't
Guys,
go?
You've already got my vote of confidence. If you want the boat, I'll vouch for you.
See, I knew I liked him. I always said he was a member of the group.
Yeah, bullshit. You wanted to take his glance and kick him out.
You did.
Yeah, but he's on our side now. So.
This is interesting because I'm the only one standing in the circle of truth, and you guys are all just letting it out.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
So, can we get on the way then back to Gavra? We've got people waiting, and I've got things to do.
What?
Whisper, you know ways into the city, correct? You know it. Quick? Alright. I believe the best approach to this is then you and Ernan, possibly, you take the Raven secretly into the city whilst we march into the cities ourselves. We are inconspicuous, we do not have her. The other mercenaries are not watching for us. And when you get into the city with her, you go to the Blooming Petal. We meet up at midnight at the fountain.
All right, sounds good.
All
All right, let's do it. Well, can you say that again now? Well, my Whisper guy, right? I'm with you, Whisper. I'm with Whisper.
It was Whisper and the bird.
The Raven. That's her name, right?
That's a bad name. It's not even her name. She said that's what they call me. Who is they? I think she calls herself the Raven.
Never anymore.
Oh
Wow.
Deep cut.
Yeah.
I wanted to shake your camera right now.
That would have been Kevin's camera.
We really could just roll for now and be done.
Or just give her to the Vilkeman.
There.
So we're taking her to Fountain then. Can we knock her out at least? Bjorn, can you knock her out?
Give her one
I
of
got
your
a plan.
mushrooms.
Give her
I've
one of the
planned.
mushrooms.
So she can kill all of
No.
us.
Hit in the head
No,
with
one of the
something.
sleepy ones.
He doesn't have a sleepy one.
I will make sure she does not cause issue.
You're
We
not
gotta-
going with them. These two, you're not going with
What
them.
are we all doing?
Going
We
separately.
are going into the city on our own. We are going inconspicuously. They will not question us.
What, you gonna like follow us though in case we get like, manhandled by people?
I thought you knew ways into the
He
city.
wants to go in a secret way.
Oh, we want a secret way?
Yes.
Alright, we're gonna...
We are going.
but the way I know requires some glint.
Well,
You
good
have
thing
glint.
that you got some.
It requires more glint than that.
That's
You
not
both have
true.
glint.
A couple more than that, probably.
Aaron,
No.
What?
stop.
Come on, it's all about business, mate.
Not anymore.
Not all of us have mushrooms. Some of us need to buy our drugs.
That's quite a sad habit.
Does Gaffer just let you walk right into this? I thought you couldn't just walk right in.
Yeah.
You got to have papers and stuff, but we just Brill got right in.
Oh, that's
He got right out.
There we go.
Are we
Weird.
walking and talking?
Yeah.
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 Let's walk and talk.
And
We
we're
got
in.
this horse too.
Yeah, she could. I mean,
Why don't we give the horse to the people of Velcom?
That's not a bad idea.
I'm gonna search the horse for any. Oh, wait a minute. Is the horse calm?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to search it for anything on like the saddle.
There's a saddlebag, so you will find rations. You find a couple more weapons,
Ooh, what weapons?
daggers. They're not bejeweled.
Ah, okay.
And before we leave, I would like to go back to the longhouse and take care of that last person that was unstable last
He
night.
seems like he's gonna be okay.
Okay.
But as you spare the dying, or
I'll if he seems like he's stable, then I'll just like change out his dressings and stuff like that.
Perfect.
Nothing fancy.
Yeah. So the town seems, as you walk out of the town, it seems less jovial than it was. This kind of bright spot in Tyve is darkened a little bit. As you head toward Gavra, the journey takes a while. Even though it's just about a day, you'll be there by nightfall. You woke up early morning, right? Because you
Yeah.
slept in the day. So you'll get there by about 6 o'clock at night, I'll say. The city kind of comes up upon you, and the 3 days you just spent seem kind of like a little bit like a dream. As you approach Gavra, the doors open as they see Brill. They welcome you on in. No questions asked. Brill does let it be known to you that it's strange that the guards are being so... They shouldn't know who he is by his marks, but they do. So there's words getting out. He's concerned that things are changing in the city. By about 9 p.m., you would reach the Blooming Petal.
All of us.
If you wish to go
we
in.
need it. I think we need to.
Okay. All right. You head on into the Blooming Petal.
This is where Aggie is.
Yeah, that's where everyone is.
Oh no, the private.
So there's a lot of some ruckus going on. You walk in and you do notice that almost immediately, Courtier
Yep.
Courtier comes approaching. Good friends, I will tell you that the tab is running a little high. Even with their gold, they will not be able to stay here for much longer lest they provide more resources.
How much longer would you say they have?
I would like them gone in 2 days.
We can get them out by 2 days. Maybe.
I look and see if the girl's there.
Aggie? The young
the
girl?
girl.
You don't see her.
And Aggie.
Aggie would actually come up to you.
Aggie, it's nice to see you.
You were gone longer than I thought you would be.
I was gone longer than I wanted to be.
Don't leave me.
Try not to. This was a special occasion, though.
It's good to see everyone again.
You too, Aggie.
She looks a little more gaunt than normal, but she's okay.
How have the pirates been treating you?
I've learned some games.
I hope you can teach me.
Have the maidens how have you been with this entire time?
The maidens say I'm too young for some of their talk.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, they've been very nice to me.
That's good. It's very good, but
They say that I have the figure for the business.
don't listen to them.
Maybe.
All right.
I want to go look for the young girl and like her
Santa.
bodyguard.
Okay, so Courtier, you ask around, Courtier tells you, they are in the snake room. Would you like to be put on the list? I could get you in say, an hour.
What time is it?
9 o'clock.
Yes.
10 o'clock for the snake room. Your
Can
name?
I try to hand him some gold. Can I be quicker?
It's not necessary. It's all part of the tab. Will you be taking whispers usual?
No.
Very well. 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Normandy,
What?
come join me for a drink.
No. I'm not one for drinking. I tried it once, I vomited.
You can have tea. I will have tea with you.
I'd
Not
rather
my
have
tea.
I'd much rather spend time with Aggie. I haven't seen her in quite a while, and I feel responsible for her.
Could I have... That's nice to hear. I need only 5 minutes of your time.
Aggie, are you okay with this? Or would you like to join us?
You've been gone for 3 days. What's 5 more minutes?
She a teenager? Yeah.
She's like 14, I think.
Bjorn, I believe I can't join you.
Give him 5 minutes.
No,
Hey,
no.
look,
it's
Helena,
fine.
it's the boy. It's that guy you like.
Is Aggie still in, like...
Nah.
You said she had, like, a rag, like, dirty dress
Oh,
on?
they've dressed her up.
Okay, good.
She looks like she's in some not risque, but just like inappropriate clothes, like just too gaudy, like they're just loud. But she looks fine.
It's fine. You
Her
should-
hair's like kind of all done up, like big
Like a
and
beehive.
long. Yeah.
I'll go sit over by her because that's one of the things I did too was like sewing, and I'm going to ask her if she'd like me to fix her dress.
Please.
So I will spend the next hour trying to make her dress not look so.
Are you gonna make it
terrible.
look Tharan?
Like
That's
a
awesome.
little
High
bit,
society.
like a little
Tharan?
bit.
You're
But,
just turning her goth.
I assume it's gonna like turn into like you ever see the dresses that are like they're thin but they look like they're like ripped layers.
Yes.
kind
Like
of
it'll
over.
it'll look more simple than what it looks like now.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you do that. The two gentlemen go to the bar. Whisper and Aaron kind of convene. So we're really going to do this. We're going to take it back to the.
I don't know how else we're going to be able to suss this out. And I like what Veer had to say about taking it on while we got our wits about us.
All right. I mean, I'm all for it, Whisper. I mean,
You were incredible. We could not have taken down the Raven without your blade.
Well, honestly, I feel like the group's a little against me, and I need to show them that, like, I got some muscle in this too. But I got to be honest with you, I almost turned tail and run in that cave with the bears. I never fought bears before.
Well, I know, but I got to tell you, between us, I think the skinny one was starting to get an eye on you.
I think it's making everyone else uncomfortable, though. You know,
Well,
and I don't
maybe,
want to
but-
change the dynamic of the group too much.
I just, I think you caught her eye. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just saying, like, it wouldn't be the first time that one of her, high society types fell over some ant.
It's those uptown girls.
Just
They're living in their high class world.
Honestly, yes. I couldn't have said it better. That's almost lyrics. I'm actually not
It's all right, you can write a
I could
whole
write a
song about that
That
girl.
better be a hit too.
Do you want to help me with her
I
dress?
bet it'd be like the theme of a play or something.
Okay.
That was great.
Nerd.
So as Helena and I are both doing Aggie's dress, I want to ask her, has anyone asked her about us? Have you heard anything about us? Whispers?
Honestly, this place seems to be safe from prying eyes. I'm not sure what it is, but I've seen some folks come in, shady types. They're turned away, and they don't seem to give up much of a fight. I think Madame Iris has done well for herself.
Well, we did, someone did try to attack our whole group, and
Is
we
it
have
the girl?
people.
Is it her?
Yeah.
You see the raven that found it up?
Yeah. And she says there's more people after us.
Do you believe her?
Yeah.
All right, then I believe you. What can I do?
Believe her.
What can I do?
Mercenaries aren't to be trusted, but they do stick together.
Just keep a listen out. People aren't gonna expect you to. People
You're
aren't
our
gonna
innocent ear.
be. Yeah, people aren't gonna watch what they say around a little kid.
Do you guys do anything?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know what I can use. So what is it?
It's exactly that, Normandy. Are you a grown wise man, or are you a child?
Depends on how you look at it. I am... How open are we?
A bartender literally comes up and slams two things of ale. What is that gonna be 5 guineas? It's like silver, but it's pickled.
Pickled silver?
Pickled silver. I'll take 1 gold and I'll keep them coming for the night. Does that work for you?
I'm fine.
What's your fancy then? You're too good for the ale. I got scotch.
I give him the gold.
All right. That's not bad. You want a high stuff? 1 more gold, I'll get you to the top of the class.
I'm okay with this.
You want a swill?
No, I'm
I'll keep it coming. I like your style, mate. Get you drunker faster. It's mostly alcohol.
We'll see. We'll see where the night takes us. Thank you. My point is, Normandy, look at our new friends. They're young
I don't believe they are.
compared to us.
I don't believe they are. They are... Mentally, they are childish. Torin is a different case. I don't have anything on him. Whisper is just... a thief.
You're like 20-something, aren't you?
21.
Yeah. How old?
21.
Yeah, he's a thief. He's arrogant, but he has his wits. Weird's a weird case. She's young, but her whole outlook on life is quite old. We know about Helena.
We're both super.
What's that mean?
We're both super old.
I'm not necessarily talking about just their physical age.
Neither was I.
I'm assuming that you are well traveled in season, correct?
Nope. You'd be wrong.
He's like 17.
I know.
20.
Trevor knows that.
You know the Bjorn knows.
Bjorn knows, but he doesn't totally.
Totally know.
My point is that when you have weak links, you should help them. And sometimes people need to not only learn from their mistakes, but they have to grow their personal experiences to become better.
Yes.
Sometimes a softer hand, a less demanding or direct hand, could be better for the gander. Do you get where I'm going with this?
I understand what you mean, but for one, I wasn't taught that way when I was being raised. My father had me study my entire life. My brother was good with people, lower class people. That was Gregory, older, technically. Then there was Delilah. She was good with the population. So my father had it planned out that when he would pass away, we three would take over the business. I would be about the brains, Talia would be the face of it. My brother was the muscle. He was there. But after that, after my brother was outcasted, we lost our muscle, so to say. Then our sister was married out because, well, we all love it here. So I was put into a position of I have to learn all of it very quickly because I was young. I still am. Younger than you.
And there, I believe, lies probably the greatest problem, Normandy. You were expected to learn it all.
I was not expected, I did.
But you didn't.
I did, though. I learned the craft of how to test glint and glister in itself. I wasn't too proud of the glister. It was messy business.
You have learned this much of the world. You know how much I've learned? This much. Nobody in this group knows everything. We rely on each other.
And that's why I'm going to pull out my spell book. I have this. Take a look at it.
So as he sets it on the table, the lights behind the bar kind of flicker slightly, and there seems to be an ambience of like not wind, but you can feel a presence coming from the book.
I'd shrug it off. I could care less about it.
Bjorn.
Seems pretty mystical.
In my library, the library where I was, all those books lined the walls. I read every single one of them. This book was different, though. Open it. Open it.
I stand up from the table. I have never said this to anyone.
Bjorn, open the book.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
So be it. Open the book.
And I will not save you from yourself. And I walk away.
Bjorn, you can't save yourself.
Cool.
I'm going to pick up the book, and I'm going to find a secluded room.
Okay, so you walk away, you grab the book, you start to read it, and as you do, the curtains open, and a rather beautiful woman comes out. She begins to sing a haunting melody, and you see a lot of the pirates kind of begin to whistle, and they're throwing money up, but she doesn't really. It's provocative in the fact that it's enticing their minds. She's just like. I just sang some wild party, but like so she starts to sing, and like it kind of starts to draw in the emotions of the room. Even in your kind of anger with Normandy, it does catch your eye, and you kind of get lost in the melody that she's playing. 10 o'clock rolls around. I'm not sure what you're doing, sir.
I would have gone around. And actually, in the meantime, I would have just reapplied that makeup now that we're in the city.
Some rouge.
A little rouge.
But you said you were beautiful.
And I would have gone to the ladies for some tips and tricks how to make it a little bit more natural.
Oh, love, you got to do this. No, honey, he's going to look like a clown. And they do, you look pretty normal.
That's
by the time
awesome.
you're done.
I love that.
Just sitting uncomfortably on a poof somewhere.
Now listen, what you're going to want is a better foundation. Some people say you don't need it, but you do. It's just like painting a house.
Some people said I went a little bit too strong, but I mean, I've got to cover up this color, and I don't know any other way to.
I want you to look like the Joker when you're done with this.
Well, you were using this rouge over, like, it's not good rouge, hun. You need the cheap stuff. Some people think you got to spend arm and limb, but it's not true. All you need is some fish lips.
Huh?
Okay. 10 o'clock rolls around, and Courtier comes to find you in the parlor. Aggie's dress is starting to look more fashionable. In fact, some of the ladies kind of come by and are like, why'd you do that? What? Could you make me one?
I want it to be that like her and I are fighting. Like she wants it to be like she's embroidering rips, and I'm like, no.
No, I was trying to find. So this is what I'm picturing. Like, this is like what I'm picturing. Like she's wearing.
Aggie's the emo teenager.
Oh my god.
This is amazing. I love this.
Any teenage girl we get in any of our campaigns just turns into like just
The emo moody.
I think that's the environment that is created. I think that is-
So I'm picturing she's wearing something like terrible like that.
Let me see. Yeah.
And then like literally I'm just like
Looks very,
taking
like,
in the
Robin
fabric and like making it like very plain.
Okay.
And like yeah, because Helena's not letting me make it like completely like my style. But it looks 10 times better.
She'll like make like a spider web type thing. I'm like, no, I'll go and like straighten it out and
At 10 o'clock, Courtier comes to you. The snake room is ready for you, my dear.
All right, Helena, are you coming with?
yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Iggy, you know what to do.
It's Angela Thedon.
That's important.
I had that written down.
Angelette the Dawn.
Angelette, it is then.
I'm sorry that I lied to you, but I didn't know who you were.
Oh, that's okay. You should lie to people you don't know.
I agree.
I try and I get attacked.
Do you head up to the snake room? Hilarious.
Bunch of hypocrites.
I will never care about. I don't like being lied to. Like when you have fingers on your desk.
And then I told you a truth, which turned
I
out to
believe
be
you.
a lie, but now it's a truth.
They bring you up.
We both go.
You enter and you see Madame Iris. She is now in this. She looks like the Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland with the thing like kind of all the way back up. Hello, loves.
Is the girl in here?
You do see her in the corner.
Hi. We actually came to find our new friend over there.
By all means, Zavra was happy to talk with you. She's just twiddling like a quill in her hands. What's up?
Is her bodyguard here?
No, neither of them are.
We have a meeting to go to in 2 hours. What was it called? Was it called something?
The secret?
The fountain.
Oh, the fountain is a passage to the ire of the Shadow Dawn.
And?
They're a mercenary group that's after us.
Ooh, spinning lots of webs.
Yeah, apparently. But that guy who follows you around would be very useful if he would accompany us.
He doesn't stray too far from me.
I'm surprised he's not here.
Who's to say he's not?
I have a feeling he probably is.
You just hear like from a
Yeah, this
We wouldn't want to put you in danger, but would he help us if you were not super far away?
You want to take him with you? Yeah. I don't see why not.
You said he doesn't go far from you.
How far are you going?
To the fountain.
All right, it's
I
not very
think-
far.
Madam Iris, have you heard of this place?
Unfortunately, yes, I have.
Is there anything you can tell us that would help us?
Not much, other than whoever wants you is paying a very hefty sum. Whose feathers did you ruffle, dearies?
Raven.
No, like, who would have sent him? I don't know. I don't feel like we've really
pissed anyone off.
Except for Boric Yander.
You're not here.
You're not there.
Oh, my bad. He's this too.
How do they don't even, like, we wouldn't know that they really know.
Anyways,
I mean, we didn't piss anyone off, but we.
in the grand hierarchy, don't tell Whisper I said this. There's the Thieves Guild. There's the Assassins Guild. And then there's the Shadow Dom. To be a member of that is to be a member of about 10 people who change the course of Scarston from the shadows. They go where they want, they do what they want, and they seemingly have no repercussions. Don't let the Raven out of your sight, or she'll fly away. She's not the first to wear that moniker, and she will not be the last.
Should we just take her out then?
It's a title.
Would you suggest ending her?
I would say, like a crow, kill her and you're liable to find yourself in a murder.
Also, Zavra, is that your name?
She kind of stares off and then looks. Yeah.
About this whole boat thing, I think we need to reconvene. Apparently it's really dangerous.
I assumed it would be dangerous.
But apparently there's other things we should go do first.
There always are. But time, unfortunately, is of the essence for us. And mostly me.
I try to look at, like, does she seem like she's injured or sick at all? No.
No, and she told us that her friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I just am, like, trying to...
I'm dealing with forces you can't possibly imagine. And I need...
Why don't you try us and maybe explain it so we could understand your urgency?
Not yet. Not yet.
That's fair.
I guess. It makes it a little hard to...
What if we get the boat? We just take it. I've got a crew.
We could do that. Do you want to come and talk to the rest of our people?
Do I need to? Do I need to convince your people?
How good is your crew?
Well, you've seen them. They're
That's my point.
adequate.
They're spending all your money.
They're not.
They said they need to be out in 2 days.
Well, I gave them a budget.
Okay.
Madam, do we need to leave? No, dear Ray. Not until you feel right as Ray.
Interesting. All right, we good?
Midnight.
He'll be there. It's his choice whether or not he intervenes.
Fair enough.
Don't look for him. She kind of slinks back into her chair.
Thank you, madam.
Dearies, I will say the juxtaposition of you two is something I like very much. Would you be interested? And then. So, it gets to be about 11:30. Whisper and Ernan are ready. They grab the Raven. You filled them in on everything Madam Iris has told. You're both a little more blush than normal as you walk out of this thing. Nothing happened, but just she's intense. So,
I like her.
so as you as Whisper and Aaron kind of get ready, Angelette will walk over to you. She just looks at you. Normandy,
Yes.
I'm putting a lot of trust in you. I hope you know that.
I know that.
Come back safe.
I will.
So we need a plan. Like, so look, I could take to the rooftops, sneak it out quiet like, and see what's what. and then the rest of you lot could go walking in with her.
Well, I believe, Whisper, we got to go down into the Undercity.
Right.
Who's the closest to like stature and size to the Raven?
Probably Beer.
How tall is she?
How tall are you?
That's a good question.
About as tall as
5'11".
the
There you go.
So she's super tall.
Does she look like that she is from Tyve? Tyvian.
Well, I mean, only the people in Piln have the different
She's
shapes.
she's human.
She looks Norse-ish.
Okay.
Did
More Scandinavian, so she's kind of tall and skinny. Like,
What if we get into with saying that she's the prisoner? Now, I know, sure, they'll probably know about our clothes, but Vera,
Well,
you're
there's
the...
also 6 prisoners.
it's not
Yes.
a bad idea, though. What if we go in and we run the shots because we say she's the prisoner?
No. Vera goes in dressed as her as the prisoner.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, we have her as a prisoner. We'd like a fair exchange. Hey, we'll give you back your raven. We want our lives. Tradesies.
What it sounds to me is like they don't care about.
They wanted us alive, though, so maybe we
Well,
just...
they said dead or alive, and I don't think they care about their members. Obviously, she is just one of the many ravens.
All that means...
No, I'm singular.
Yeah.
No, it's she earned that title, and they'll replace her when she's dead.
That's what I mean.
Exactly. That means it's
As
like
in, they're
an
not going
honor
to probably
system.
trade her. They don't care.
That's why you two swap clothes. You act as if you're her. You cover your face, of course, as to not blind anyone. We put you to sleep somehow, not permanently. You take us all in as prisoners. We will say that we agreed to come with you as to see what has happened. And when when we get in there, we will reveal ourselves with her unconscious.
So,
We will show them how we are.
I'm not great at talking. I'm better than Helena saying you have no honor and getting myself almost killed.
I'm
But-
speaking the truth and what I believe in, dear.
I know it's not good when you need to lie to people.
It's not a bad idea.
But do we want to go in there being what will that gain us?
Entrance, because why would they allow us to enter?
I think they'll let us in. The bigger question is, would it give us the element of surprise?
Well, we got to fight them. I don't know if I'm up for fisticuffs. I was kind of hoping we just talk it out a little bit. Hey, what are you trying to kill us? Oh, we get it. You got all this honor. Yeah, you can't tell us. But can we, like, negotiate something? We beat her.
But there's 9 more.
Oh, I don't know if they're all gonna be here.
Well, maybe there's only, like, one more. Then we could beat the shit out of him, too.
And I don't think she's one of the 10.
I wasn't. I don't. Now we're making assumptions.
She doesn't. They make it seem like they're. I don't know.
Tick tock, everyone. Tick tock.
I would say we need to be walking to this thing.
All right, I guess we'll just.
Cause I look at her.
We're supposed to meet just by the fountain.
But no, everyone. She keeps saying down under the alcoves
like
of the
an
fountain.
alcove.
We got to go down. Like, I will show you the secret entrance. Whisper knows about it too.
Okay.
Are we good?
I think we're just gonna go.
We're just gonna go.
I
Well,
don't
this is
think
good.
that
This
I'm
is
gonna.
a bloody brilliant plan, Whisper.
I don't think I'm gonna convince anyone.
So you start heading toward the fountain together.
Yeah, I think.
All right, your little ragtag group starts heading toward the fountain. As you reach the center of the town, the large building of the Felrix looms above you, and Whisper, you know there is a secret way underneath the fountain.
Okay, so I want to make sure I'm understanding. I know this entrance because I know it's related to the Thieves Guild.
Yes.
But is it the location of the Thieves
It
Guild?
is not. It is down into the catacombs underneath the city.
So once you go into the catacombs, she is presumably going to direct us as different.
Yeah, it would be kind of like going into like the nexus of a catacomb, like
Right.
and it would branch off into different areas, but you're close to the Thieves Guild.
All right, so all right, we can go down here, but there's certain places we cannot go. Right, so
The places where everyone's pissed off at you.
right, those are one of those places. And you were supposed to wait here, Raven.
Till midnight.
So I think we do that, and I think I would hide once we get underground.
How do you get underground?
I go. Oh, you're wanting me to? Oh, so when you go to the fountain, and is it the fountain of the?
Yeah.
Okay, so, and how tall is the fountain?
I'd say it's about 8 feet tall.
And how far away from like the edge of the fountain to the statue itself is it?
Maybe like 3 feet, maybe 5 feet. Yeah, it's in the center, and then it's kind of like out a little bit, about 5 feet.
That's
Okay.
not
I would say
huge
the whole fountain is about a 20-foot diameter.
diameter.
Okay, so you watch, and I start to run my hand along the interior of the fountain, and sort of walking along. And when I get exactly across from her left foot's big toe, there's a bump in the stone, and I push it. And when I do, the two flagstones on this side of the fountain swing down, and there's a staircase going down.
Okay.
It's always impressed me every time I see it. It's just hidden in plain sight.
It's majestic.
It's hidden in plain sight, it is. Got to change in the stairs. So you head down.
Yeah.
As you head down underneath the city, the first time in several weeks that Ernan and Whisper have been in the undercroft, as it were, you head down for a few minutes. It takes you a while. You head and as you reach the bottom, you see a wooden door with the steel grate, and as you open it, you are in a catacombs underneath the city. It's about 40 feet tall into vaulted ceilings and then pillars that go off in every direction, and there are aquifers running underneath the city. There is a blue tealish tint, and there is the smell, not of sewage, but of just mildew that just fumigates the air, perfumes the air. As you walk for a short distance, you are underneath them. So you walk kind of at an angle down, and as you go in, you're underneath the fountain, and you see water pouring down from where the fountain is into that same aquifer. All around, the catacomb goes off in different directions. It's not really open here. There's probably 6 different passageways, and Raven points to the center. As you are nearing that point, you see an old woman up against the wall, and she looks over at Whisper. You're not supposed to be here, Whisper. Looks to be, I think it's old Maggie.
Maggie, this has nothing to do with the guild. We got business with this bird's mates. We'll be out of your hair in no time.
I like what you did, Whisper. Not many get out. Not many have a coin like that. How come you never said you had something like that, Whisper? Don't you think old Maggie deserves her out?
I only had the one. It's my grams.
Oh, and I guess she's getting what's coming to her, ain't she?
We'll save. I throw a dagger at her.
No, reflex save. 100%.
Aren't you holding the
100%.
raven?
I'm gonna do a disadvantage.
I'll do it with disadvantage.
I think you're the one pulling her along.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the raven would be walking semi-willingly. I wouldn't have
She
to
doesn't seem to
drag
care.
her. Because I know this would be coming. That's gonna be a no.
I think it's interesting.
I don't know.
And
My
it's a-
character arc, I was gonna try.
Oh, I
Is
wasn't.
it disadvantage,
Oh yeah.
then it's like a 7.
You didn't throw the bejeweled one, did you?
I was gonna try
What?
being next to him.
All right.
Just
I
yeah.
think he's doing it so fast. Like you're saying, you would have been aware of this.
No.
No, I mean I would have been next to
All right,
old
just
Maggie.
solid
It's
roll.
just a
Solid roll.
reflex.
Okay with you, Mort?
Yeah, I mean, so I'm just. So I mean, you're asking.
She just wants to stop you.
I mean, I think as a reflex save.
Perfect.
Like if you,
That's
if you
what I
see
guess
my-
all I wanna
Yeah,
do.
if you see my hand going out and you want to
I
try
don't know
and bat
how
it
I've
down.
been railing or rolling. Yeah. Nope.
So both of the group and they attack roll.
Yeah.
Thank
Not-
God.
I don't know if that's good or not. So that's a 9.
Send it right.
So that'll miss.
Right next
She,
to her head.
she it clinks into the wall behind her, and she just kind of whisper, "A little bite on you, ain't you? That's just fine."
May I
I'd grab your arm.
pull out my spell book?
I was gonna say I would grab your
I'd
arm.
like to
We're
cast
in this
sleep.
together.
Do we need to take care of
I
her?
will pull it out. Ethereal or quill. Oh, it's such a sleepy.
Just a bunch
So,
of
so they're all leaning
yeah,
in on
I'm
me.
gonna have it be like a
like they're all
diamond
and
like,
so
keep going.
So they're like all leaning in, and I'm like, look, Maggie, we go back a long way. Why don't you just beat it for now?
All right, Whisper. For all time's sake.
For all time's sake.
She starts to walk away.
I'm gonna, in the air, just a bunch of diamonds in, and in the middle of them, as Kevin said, a Z and cast sleep on her.
Okay. What's the spell? What does she need?
Do sleep.
It's just her hit points.
This spell creature sends a creature into a slumber. Roll 5d8.
So if that's over her hit
Yeah.
points, she'll just go to sleep.
Where's the other
She's
d8?
not super high level. But...
3.
Maggie, the old lady?
Did I get anything for this? No, it's just a
No,
roll.
it's just 5D.
24.
So 10, 11. Then I get 2 more. I could. Ooh. So 19, and then so 26.
Okay, so she goes to walk, and she just keels over.
She's not dead. She's just asleep. Let's say she talks to the other Thieves Guild.
So you walk into the center, and as you do, you wait there for a few minutes. How long is she asleep?
Oh.
I'll let you figure it out. We'll keep
You
the
know-
news going in.
I always preach about following your destiny and discovering who you are. But sometimes along that path, it's best not to burn the bridges.
1 minute.
Oh, 1 minute.
Guys, maybe he was just
you
trying to
see where
scare her. He
the
didn't hit her.
predicament now?
Get what you're saying? I lost my head for a second.
No.
It was
the
a
comment,
it was a
the
warning
comment was
dagger.
uncalled for by her.
Right.
I'm talking about just the Thieves Guild in general, and it's a predicament. I understand.
It is.
Bjorn, I gotta be honest, man. Walked a lane. You literally stabbed a bloke yesterday who's on our side, and now you're sitting here being like, "Oh, Lord, have tolerance and peace." Like, have some perspective, you old geezer. I would have done the same bloody thing. Honestly, I would have. And I was still. She's sleeping right now. I just go back.
No, Aaron,
I know, but I'm there. I'm right there. Because the shit we've gone through. Oh, every gate is open up. Every fucking gate is open up in the reef. They can just walk old Gran right out. But no, we got to do jobs. We got to be here. We got to find this. We got to take the raven out of the nest. What are we doing, mate? Oh my God! And
We
she's
can
like,
walk you-
oh no, Maggie! But he just keeps.
We could always take her as prisoner
What do
in our place.
you mean?
I don't want no more prisoners because we don't know what to do with the ones we got.
Well,
What do you mean they could walk Graham right out?
You know what? Just forget it. Like, she's not out. She's in there, and she don't want to be out. And so that's what you said.
What she told me. I think we gotta get our head straight about what we're gonna do with the Raven and her blokes.
So as you're sitting there, Aaron kind of goes off a little bit, spout in his mouth. You see black cloaked figures approaching, but they look like guild members. And all of a sudden you kind of hear this like, and it's like spinning, like she's spinning a whistle. Just. Is that a whisper? Coming down to play in the gutter again? It's the woman who was with Tavrosh.
No.
I have no internet, so I have no notes.
Oh no.
Oh no, what
Went-
will I ever do?
Went
Oh no,
doors.
I think it's Scarlet, but yeah, I've got nothing.
Yeah, look, it's not like that. See what we got here? We got a member of the Shadow Dark. She came for us. I'm trying to figure out what it's about. I've got no business with the guild.
Yeah, this is bigger than the guild.
Oh, honey, nothing's bigger than the guild.
Well,
Did you hear what I said about the Shadow Dark?
They wish they were in the Shadow Dark.
Dawn.
Shadow Dawn?
Listen, Whisper, you was given fair warning not to come back down here. Now you've come down to give us something to play with. I think that's mighty kind of you.
How many of them are there?
There's like 12.
Yeah. You want to play with her?
No, Whisper,
raven.
I think you know what we're saying. As they start to approach, you all of a sudden hear this, it sounds like something metal's being dragged against the floor. Just this kind of, and as it drags, it sounds like a monster, like screaming, just kind of like. All right, Whisper, next time. And they just kind of fade back into the shadows.
I don't know if that's good for us.
No.
We did.
A figure comes out. He's wearing, you can't see his, you know he's wearing pauldrons. His shoulders are bigger than yours. He has the demeanor of Silas, but he does not look like Silas. He comes walking into the dim light of the aquifer. Try to do. I have the voice in my head that I want to do. Give me a second. It's the guy from Robin Williams in Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh my
God.
Oh,
What you doing here? No, it's too silly. Okay,
Gilbert
so anyway,
Godfrey?
yeah, no, it's not
No,
good. Wow! No, that's not. It's I have to listen to it. I don't know. But anyways, he looks at you and goes, what are you doing down? I see.
now we're in Louisiana.
Oh, God, I can't get it.
Red roses too.
I see fields of blue. I can't do that one for more than like 10 seconds. So, I'll just talk normal. Oh, I see you've brought the raven. Or maybe the ravens brought you. Either way, pleasure to make your acquaintance.
So, like, what's your business with us?
I have no business with you. I've been asked to play a game of chess and remove your pieces from the board. But I don't like the way the game's being played. I'm not sure who the queen and kings are on this board, so I'm willing to look the other way if you're willing to play the game with me.
What are the rules of the game?
It's really quite simple. For you, it's a game of life and death. For me, it's the future of the continent.
I would like some more details on that, don't you think?
I appreciate your sarcastic demeanors, but please do not mistake my quiet attitude for leniency or mercy. Speak to me you would a grandfather, lest I get upset.
So, if that's the case, what is it that you need from us?
I believe that you, as strange as it is, have a wake of hope. And what I'm seeing is that there is something dark moving across Scarsden. Something that is driven by fear. Can you not see it? Decisions being made hastily. The city falling into panic. The lowly rising to the top, and the top whispering to the lowly. Fear is a powerful thing, but it should not be the discourse of kings. I wish to reset the game, and I'd like to use you to do it.
If I understand you right, and I think I do, you're talking about telegraph. Having the ear, that was right crazy. And that thing, the attack on the city a few days ago.
You've been gone for a few days, have you not?
Right.
I'm talking about the burning of the clock tower.
What? That's where the Arcanum was.
I'm talking about assassins being sent out of Gavra, searching for a man wearing that top hat. I'm talking about attacks, political attacks on Piln, and an embargo on the resources of New Norn. I'm talking about the Shattered Isles going quiet, and in an armada gearing up to head straight for the Maelstrom. I'm talking about Jorungander, the Felrix. I'm talking about Velpa. And I'm seeing that the strings don't have any loose threads, except you.
What would our role be in this game?
Your role is to disappear by whatever means you'd like.
How would that help?
I'm not done yet. I need you to go to the Shattered Isles. I need you to find out what is happening there and put a stop to Jorungander's operation. If you can do this, I can procure a ship from the Velpen Company, which I believe meets your aims.
Is that the ship that can make it through the storm?
The Maelstrodomus.
Yeah, that would be best.
I don't know or understand what your power is and the control over the continent, but it seems, if we're in agreement, that a lot of our aims coincide with each other. We too don't want to see the death and destruction of innocent people, and we do have personal goals, and we'd like to reach the mainland.
Yeah, and we really do need to stop those barrels, so.
I have no power other than information and perhaps some skill with the blade. I can tell from my little whispers that you're wrapped up in something bigger. I don't much care about bigger. I care about what I can see. And what I can see is that my kingdom is falling apart. I was hired by a company to get rid of you simply because Gavrin military ransacked a storehouse with nothing in it. That does not bode well for me.
All right, we've got a crew. If you can get us a boat, we can be gone.
I believe you already have a ship.
And then we'll trade that ship for the better ship.
Agreed. Here's the deal, though. Other than getting to the ship, we've already procured it. Understand? If anyone knows that you've left here alive, our deal is off.
Okay, so we have to get from here to the docks without anyone knowing we're alive.
I assume you also want to get your men.
Well, and how the ship we were going to use was promised to us.
So he said,
We'll deal with the ship.
Okay.
but all I'm thinking about the little girl is back at the blooming petal.
We'll have to go get our men.
And get out of the city without being seen.
Aggie can get them.
Now, people are going to know that our crew is no longer at the Blooming Petal. Will that be an issue for you?
No, once we all died, they left.
I need you to disappear.
Very well.
What if we blend in as one of them?
I'm sure there's enough tunnels and things that we could get around.
Yeah, but what of the Thieves Guild? We already found 12 of them are coming here, as well as
They're
the old
obviously
Maggie.
afraid of him.
Would you be accompanying us?
No.
No, but could you deal with the Thieves Guild knowing that
We will
whispers-
buy their silence for a time.
Okay.
Because I believe you're all dead.
Are you planning on getting rid of all the houses in Gavra?
We will do what is necessary. And vindication of the guilty is on the docket.
Perhaps I could help with getting rid of the Felricks?
How?
Ledgers. Their ledgers. I'll have one of my people bring them here for you, or one of the pirates at least.
I tell you that I do not have the authority of the Gavran military. I think there is corruption at the highest order. Decisions are being made that make no sense. And one day an official will make a decision, and the very next day change his mind to the exact opposite, as though they are not the same person.
Yeah, it's your guy.
All right, we need to get word back to the petal. Well, and we need to disappear.
God, I wish I was a fucking magic user right now.
Are we have an accord? Welcome to the Shadow Dawn. It's been nice knowing you. Leave your clothes. He walks back and you see out of the shadows a couple more figures approach. You'll be needing these. And they hand you dark cloaks. We'll need the clothes for the funeral. And our game comes to an end.
Whoa! Crap.
Danger.
I will leave all my stuff, but I will not leave my one cloak.
You're nah.
No, I won't.
Okay, that's it. We'll be back in 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh, okay.
So, have a great time. Hope you had fun, and we'll talk soon.
Take
Good
care.
night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
That's all right.
Good night.
Good
night.
The smoke gray clouds of fire and ash that burn the skies of Tyve, mountains of iron, seas of bone, in hardships we must strive. Though I still know the songs from yore of virtue, hope, and light, but I have ne'er seen their like, for darkness is our plight. Oh, thrum, thrum, hear the hum of heartbeat, chain, and ire. Steel your
your courage to the mast or throw it on the pyre. The cold, sharp winds bring pain and death. These harsh lands we survive. Our warmth, it comes from hearth and home, but never from the skies. Oh, Tyve, 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 you'll never leave alive. This place is all our prison, but one where you can thrive. And you can wail against those gods and pillage, scream and fight. But fear the darkness in this land, for it is born of light. Oh, Tyve, 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 we're proud to be alive. And you can say we've lost our minds or laugh and call us mad. But this place has become our home, so you'll never see us sad. The smoke, gray clouds of fire and ash that burn the skies of Tyve. Mountains of iron, seas of bone, in hardships we must strive. Though I still know the songs from yore of virtue, hope, and light. But I have nary seen their sight, for darkness is our plight. Oh, thrum, thrum, hear the hum of heartbeat, chain and ire. We'll pour a drink for Tyve, our love, until we all expire. We'll pour a drink for Tyve, our love, until we all expire.